We're just normal men.
What do you mean, normal men?
We're just innocent men.
It's time for Side Scrollers with me, Stutter and Craig. No, you don't get the 96-ounce Coke Zeros, Blabs.
Yo, my androids, what's up?
And straight from the hood, Phoenix.
It's really enjoyable as an adult male to shit your pants.
And now, broadcasting from our homes around the internet, it's time for Side Scrollers.
Okay, you ready? Open wide!
Oh, welcome out to Side Scrollers on YouTube.com and Rumble.com, and most importantly, SidescrollersPlus.com. What's going on, everybody? Good to see you. Happy Tuesday to you. It is a day that ends in Y, and we're here ready to present the internet for your consumption. You're ready to go. Hello, Blabs. Great to see you. How is your day going?
It's been super duper busy, but we're all productive as hell. Let's go.
We are productive as hell. That is what we try to be here. That's the tagline.
Side
Scrollers. Productive as hell. I love that. Yeah, that's good. We need to be productive as hell. We have a big day today. We have a lot to talk about. The run sheet is packed.
Yes.
And we've been usually we have like 3 or 4 topics that we go through the day. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like we got like a 6, 7, 8 topics.
And the most important one's about the tortoise fight.
We may or may not get to the tortoise fight. We'll see. Listen, it's a big day when the run sheet starts with tortoise fight.
This is true.
It
was very fun to watch.
Yes. Speaking of fun to watch, I got the final cut from Leaflet for the intro for the Real Game Awards, and you just saw it. What'd you think?
Oh, I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah,
it's very cool.
Very anime-driven. Speaking of, the amazing, wonderful, talented creator herself. Hello, Leaflet. Great to see you.
Hello, good morning, everyone. I just woke up like 15 minutes ago.
Hey, give it up. That's the beauty. You don't no makeup needed. Just get on in, get it going, and pop it in looking great.
True.
Man, we need to make the transition over to VTubers for sure in time. Blad's full-time VTuber, Craig full-time VTuber, maybe even Phoenix full-time VTuber. Huh? What do you think?
I kind of like being me.
You like being you? Okay.
I do. You know that song, I Gotta Be Me? Yeah.
What would Phoenix's model be?
A soup can named Nestor that has a dent on it. What the fuck, Tiny? Don't be so mean to me. Wake up.
Tiny, position 5.
There's no such thing as one.
Tiny,
Okay.
position 2.
No,
Tiny, zoom
she's
in.
Fine. Stop.
Tiny, off.
She just boop.
Listen, I have no doubt that Phoenix would be a soup can.
Yeah, named Nestor with a dent on the top of the lid.
That sounds very Wet Hot American Summer, which I guarantee you have no idea what that is. Do you know what a Wet Hot American Summer? Yes, it's a movie. It's a classic movie. Well, whatever. Phoenix, have you seen Wet Hot American Summer?
It's like my top 3 comedies of all time.
Really?
Easily one of the best of all time forever. I love that movie so much.
Have you seen all the updates and everything? The next summer and all that?
Yeah, the first season of that I thought was great. The second season, bag of AIDS, but the first one was fantastic.
So, Leaflet, you ever heard of Wet Hot American Summer?
What is that?
She's got so angry. What is that?
What is that? Wet Hot American Summer is a movie from 2001 that is meant to take place on in like the 80s at a summer camp. Mm-hmm. And it has a lot of you can just kind of tell from the poster of it that it's meant to be very 80s cheesy, and it's like super dry humor, but it's got like a young Paul Rudd in it. It has a lot of like who's from today, and they came back probably 15 years later. And it's super tongue-in-cheek and ridiculous and over the top while still being super dry. But they came back like 15 years later when they're all like super old and everyone's aged. And they called it like Wet Hot American Summer like the next day or 10 years, whatever. And they're supposed to be young still, like 17 years old, but they're all like in their 40s. It's pretty funny. It's pretty good stuff. So, Phoenix, do you have a favorite scene in Wet Hot American Summer?
For me, there's so many. I love the gag of every time they throw anything off, you hear a clay pot break. And I also love the I went to school so long ago. The comedy act at the end, and everyone is dying of laughter, is my top. But pretty much beginning to end. Oh, and also when Paul Rudd throws a hissy fit and throws everything off the table, and he has to pick everything up. So good.
It's pretty
So
outstanding.
good.
Very classic Paul Rudd.
Yep.
My personal favorite scene is when one of the guys has to go save the kids in the that are going down the stream in the raft, and he leaves the shot while his buddy's there, and he's like, it's just a shot of his buddy, so you don't actually see him saving the kids in the raft, and he's like, oh my God, he's actually doing it. This is amazing. And he comes back and he's like, I did it. And he's like, all right. It's so stupid and ridiculous. Anyways, it's a shame they're all brain rot and all those people are broken.
Yeah,
as fuck,
the old state. Yeah.
Yep. All right, well, look, we are not brain rotten, or at least according to, well, most of the internet would actually say we are. We are crazy people, but that's okay. We are here with you, ready to go. And if you're new, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you are not brain rotten, if you're a normal man, join the 140,000 over here on YouTube, the over 37,000 who have found us over on Rumble, which is spectacular. Love that. A couple quick things we have on the horizon. Number one, we have some really great things with, last week we watched The Wizard Director's Cut. If you haven't yet, go watch that. It's free over on Side Scrollers Plus by using promo code FREE. And by you joining Side Scrollers Plus. Oh, are you familiar with The Wizard?
I love that movie.
But are you familiar with the Director's Cut leaflet?
No, what's the director's cut?
Well, you have to watch it.
That's right.
All right.
Let me just say this. It has about 30 minutes of footage I've never seen before. And it flushes out Jimmy Woods, like the little autistic PTSD kid, right? The wizard. It flushes out his character and the reasons behind it so much better. Like, if they had an opportunity to put those 30 minutes actually in the theater release, it would have, I'm not going to say it would have like changed the game by any means, but it makes the movie much better if you have an extra 30 minutes to kill while watching it. So there you go. Leaflet, you can sign up for free using promo code FREE and give it a go. And by the way, if you do join over on Side Scrollers Plus, we are on our way closing in on 2,000. Our goal, 2,000. Well, not everybody's goal but mine. Because in the event that we do hit 2,000 plus members by the end of February, which is a big ask, I might add. It's the Echo the Dolphin Challenge. It just dawned on me. It looks like I'm about to do horrible things to Echo right there.
Now that's a show I'd watch.
I'm sure AI will take full advantage of that.
Backdoor Dumbledore.
It's going to be good.
But do you do it in the blowhole? That's the question.
Well, there's only so many holes in a dolphin, so you really got to really explore all the opportunities, I would imagine.
I mean, there was that story about that. You can just say it was for science, just like that one woman.
What?
There's a story about they wanted to see if they could communicate with dolphins if they lived with dolphins. So they flooded the bottom floor of a house. And this woman lived with a dolphin, and she had relations with it.
I did not have sexual relations with that porpoise.
Yep.
That's wild, bro.
When you say relations with it,
yes.
Was it the nose?
It was
snout?
definitely the pee-pee.
Well, you've not watched like the compilations of dolphins having their way with people in the water?
Yep.
No, I've never actually.
Oh, you are missing out.
Am I?
Yeah, no, like honestly, that's the only way I can power up now. It's like literally the only thing that does it for me.
Okay. It is Tuesday.
Oh my God, you're gay.
I don't know about that.
I think he's actually super straight.
Yeah, I think it's very straight actually when you think about it.
Also super straight. Coming up on Monday, we have our next edition of the Side Scrollers Plus podcast, where you can see everybody on your screen getting together. It's going to be chaotic and fun. February 16th at 7 p.m. Eastern. That is 6 Eastern. I sure hope that all is good that day. Yes. We should be good that day. That is coming up on Monday, 6 days from today. And you can watch it for free. Once again, use promo code FREE to get access to all the good stuff we got going on. Lots of folks, good times, all the fun stuff. All right, we always start the show with a side-scroller showdown today. Now, Leaflet, I don't know if you remember last time you were on. Do you recall what happened?
Yes, I remember.
Can you
She's like,
just
it was traumatic.
Can you just give everybody a rundown of what happened?
Well, there was a battle over who would win in a fist fight. Is that what you mean?
Yeah. And who was it between?
Me and Kirsha. I still think she would win, though.
Yeah. Well, I'm curious if she would also win this Phoenix. Roll it! Today's side-scroller showdown.
Again?
A return grudge match. But no, it is different today, Leaflet. Leaflet versus Kirsha. Blabs, what is the stipulation?
Okay, so today the competition is who can make the best roast chicken? Hold for
Wait,
applause.
was this like, hold on. This,
I just really like chicken.
is that real? Is that actually the battle?
Sadly, it's very, very
Yeah,
real.
who can
And
make the
sadly,
best roast chicken?
sadly, it does very, very well.
Are you aware that I'm known for being very good at cooking?
Exactly. So this should
Oh,
be
that's
good.
why. Okay.
You also
That's
really
so
like
unfair.
chicken because
I
every
don't know
time
how good Kirsha is at cooking now. She might be really good. I don't know.
But how are you at making IKEA furniture? That's what everyone wants to know. Perhaps on the next showdown.
Terrible.
Shut up, Phoenix.
Leaflet, I want to let you know, since you've been on last, we've had multiple battles. We've had a banana bread battle. We had an IKEA battle. We've had multiple different
Big
types
brain.
of showdowns. So
That's
today,
fun. I like that.
yeah. So today,
Thank you.
we find out who makes the best. What, Blabs?
Best roast chicken.
By the way,
And it's got to be roast.
to be clear, not fried,
That's right.
not
roast.
seared, only roasted. Cannot
Yes.
be grilled.
Correct.
Okay.
Oddly specific.
Very specific.
Yes, but it works.
So Leaflet, who has who's very good at making food, versus Kirsha, who is very good at ordering DoorDash, in a battle of roasted chicken today. There we are. Now, there is always the third tier here, and it's funny we mentioned this because I see the chat coming in right off the bat. Look at this. Magnus came in and says, I vote for Blabs to not choose the verse. Well, listen, I was actually thinking maybe you can vote for Blabs to bring it back down. Maybe Blabs makes the best.
Happy
best
birthday,
roasted chicken.
Phoenix. Fuck Echo the Dolphin and that trash-ass game. Can't wait for the Tech Game Awards and the opportunity to meet everyone and chill with normal people.
All right, hey, that's from Greek Turbo, who came in with a $50 direct donation. Greek Turbo, I got an email to send you, my dude. That one has audio right there. There's a little bit of running.
What's that?
Greek Turbo, I have an email to send to you, my dude. It is about what we've been exchanging email about. And so look for that this afternoon. Or do me a favor, will you email me, please? And so I can make sure I get back to you on it because I do have some good information on you. As Greek Turbo is coming down for the Real Game Awards here in just about 2 weeks. Speaking of the Real Game Awards, as we are fighting in battle roasted chicken between Leaflet and Kirsha on Side Scroller Showdown, I did want to let everybody know, once again, the intro for the Real Game Awards is complete, and it was produced by Leaflet. Just a quick sneak peek here. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know about that. It is spectacular. I'm very much looking forward to sharing that with everybody as we get closer to the event. So
I told everyone on stream that like you put up the most cringe part of the entire thing on loop.
No. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. Also, I'm sorry. Please stop down what you're doing right now. Is this right?
That's right.
10,000
That's
kicks?
$100.
Wow. And that is all for Leaf?
Yup.
Hippie
Thank
Tree
you.
Hugger? Wow. They really believe in your ability to make roasted chicken?
So like last time, right, when it was like a fist fight, I was like, I don't think I would win that. But this one, I actually do think I would probably win.
I love that that's happening. I love that.
Let's
That's
go,
fun.
chicken.
Yeah, let's go chicken, right, Blabs?
I love chicken.
Yay, chicken.
Yay.
Actually, there's one way I could lose.
Oh, what's
What?
that?
There's one way. If
Don't
Kirsch's
give away your
play
weakness.
is to just buy it from Costco, because that is more economically viable.
No. They've changed their ingredients. It's extremely salty now, and it's not the same chicken that it used to be. The whole roasted chicken, right? They completely changed their ingredients. It's extremely salty and poor
Really?
compared to
When
like
did
10
that
years ago.
happen?
Like 10 years ago.
That's
Yeah.
so good.
There's all sorts of warnings about like the it being wrapped in plastic and stuff, and all the little microplastics going
Right,
in the chicken
yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff. I've seen all that, but there we go. Okay, Blast, why don't you
Otherwise,
read
it
a few
used
of
to
these?
be really, really good.
What?
The chicken from Costco, like the
Yeah?
roasted chicken, when you would get it from the rotisserie, it used to be really, really good.
Oh, okay.
And now it's no longer. So
Things got worse over time. Ugh,
They
everything
did.
changed. I'm going to put
Screw you,
Hippie Tree
Costco.
Hugger and Greek Turbo on the wall. And Blaz, why don't you read off a couple of these, and then we'll get an update on where we're at with our showdown today.
Okay, y'all do know Kirsha's never owned a microwave, right? I know people who are like that.
Even better.
So
she'd be great at roasting chicken.
Yeah.
So
I
is
don't
that
know-
10 for Leaf?
That's nothing, I think. That's just
Okay.
him saying that Kirsha's never owned a microwave. I don't
Okay.
think it's for anybody. I don't know what the microwave has to do with the roasted chicken, but I digress. Cthulhu for 5 says, I say best slime would make a very good roast chicken. 5 for Leaflet. Commodore Fan for 5 says, Craig, even the King of the Hill had an episode where Hank gets molested by a horny dolphin after his niece pays the dolphin for a swim, and she has to keep it a secret.
Yeah, those videos are wild. They're life-changing. You need to watch them all the time.
Anyway, Epsilon Sama for $9.99. 1 vote for Leaflet. Question for her: will she use her slime as seasoning? If so, will said slime affect the roast chicken?
Why would I do that?
Yeah, don't make it weird.
We don't slime our chicken.
That's
Oh
like me
shit!
shave off some of my skin into that thing, you know?
Gross.
50 for Leaflet. I'm gonna flash the boobs real fast. Okay, all right.
that, Blaz? You gonna do what?
Nothing. Vescarbino for 50 British pounds says, Craigathy, will the Real Game Awards or Video Game Armageddon be streamed on Plus? Also, this is for Leaflet.
Vescarbino, great question. They will not be live on Plus, but we will present the Real Game Awards later in the week for everybody, as well as Video Armageddon at a later date. So we will be recording Video Armageddon live to tape, and then we'll bring it to you guys at a later date. So everyone there gets first dibs.
Okay, come on, crispy chicken is superior, but here's 10 for Leaf. 10 for Leaflet.
Thank you.
All right. I vote for Olive Garden in this battle because it's Blab's favorite place. Go away. Dirt is King for 10 says Kirsha will win. I feel whoever is on will ultimately win this. The only way to have a true Kirsha versus Leaflet contest is have them both on at the same time. So that's 10
This
for
will happen.
Kirsha.
Yeah.
Oh no! Dan Evil Robot for Canadian 50. Hang on, here's some tits. All right. Dan Evil Robot for Canadian 50 says, I love roasted chicken. I'm hungry. Here's my 50 to
I
Leaf.
had no idea that people were so
See?
passionate about
See?
chicken.
It
I'm
works
just
every
saying,
time.
can I just say, pulling the curtains back a little, every single one I've suggested so far has done well. And every single one, Craig has gone, do you think so? Are you sure about that?
Listen, I would not be doing my job if I didn't say, are you sure about that?
Gnome John was taken for 10 says, I think Kirsha's texturetism could go either way, but I think it would be more to taste than the general public. This is for Leaflet. 10 for Leaflet.
Wow.
Hex for 2. Hex02 for 10 says, Craig is talking about how it looks like he's about to do something bad to that dolphin, but it's statistically more likely that the dolphin do something bad to Craig.
Yeah, I see. Everyone knows about that. Everyone knows about it. Every single person except you, Craig. You've not watched these videos. You have to watch them.
I think there's definitely something that I need to get more educated on. You know, people say, hey, why don't you educate yourself? I will when it comes to dolphin rape.
I think if you're playing the game, we just put the video in the upper right-hand corner and we just loop that while you're playing the game over and
It's
over.
a notification of just a
Yes.
dolphin going to town on some lady. Gross.
Yes.
No.
Hemlock for 10 says, I will be busy tonight. Hope you all have a great show. Leaf is awesome. I'm going to say it's 10 for Leaflet. All right. This is an update from yesterday's Super Chat. Cthulhu for 10 says, to clarify what I said about British stuff, I was commenting on what you guys discussed last Thursday about pathways and how people who gave the wrong answer were visited by the police.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
It's totally messed up. Mm-hmm. All right, we'll get a couple
more.
more.
Let me just grab this one real fast.
Sure.
Romer for 10 says, I'm biased when it comes to chicken breast size, so Kirsha for the win. No hard feelings, Leaflet.
Wow.
So that's 10 for Kirsha.
Okay. Nice. Well, I'll tell you, let's get a quick update, and then we will scroll some of the lesser ones on the bottom, if you don't mind me saying, right? Well, once again, all is supportive, and we appreciate all, but we will make sure that we scroll some, specifically if it has to do with who would win in the roast chicken battle. Now, once again, it's Leaflet versus Kirsha. I have a feeling this is probably going to get ugly.
Yeah, this is pretty ugly. Guys, if anyone out there thinks that Kirsha could make this roast chicken happen, you're going to have to show yourselves, because it is $244.99
Holy
versus
shit.
Put a
20
chicken in the front? When did that happen?
for context. Yeah, there you go.
Look at how happy Kirsha is looking at that
She's about
roasted
to eat
chicken,
it.
though. Yeah, both of you are about to attack. Wow! So, all right. Wow, what an ass kicking that is right there. We'll see how this goes the rest of the day. All right, guys, thanks so much for being here. Do us a favor, hit the thumbs up button. We appreciate you guys being here. It's awesome stuff. So let's get into it. We got a lot of news to talk about today. No more dilly-dallying around. No more. It's time to talk about turtles fighting. Blabs puts things on the run sheet, and she's like, we need to show this. And it will never make its own video, but it makes Blabs happy, which is why we put it in the show.
It does make me very happy, and in fact, it's called Hardcore Tortoise Fight.
Does the face of this tortoise being in the face or the crotch of this tortoise make you happy, Blabs?
No, that's his face. It's face to face.
I don't know if I necessarily agree with that or know what's going on.
I mean, literally, his head is on.
Yeah, one is laying down.
Okay.
Yeah, he's laying down with his head stuck to the other guy, basically. See?
All right, my
So
money's
their
on the
face-
leftmost one.
Look at that. Look at them. They're just like, nope.
Are you sure they're fighting, Blabs? Because when I was a kid growing up and I saw animals fighting each other, they weren't necessarily fighting.
I mean, I don't know.
When you were
I
learning
just
about
think
the
it's
birds
funny
and the
how
bees,
like, you
were
gotta
they
really,
fighting?
like, look how heavy. Those things are supposed to be super duper heavy. So I just think it's funny that there's just like these two slow pokes just going.
Well,
And
you
this
know, they're
poor
not
guy
that
in
slow.
between,
They're-
like, no, stop.
Is this the type of thing that shows up on your
Yes.
feed? That's great. Blaz, what's your two favorite animals you like to see fighting?
Fighting? I don't like to see like actual fighting. No.
I mean,
Why would I want to see them ripping each other apart?
well, I mean,
Ugh.
you just did. You just saw those turtles going after each other, and you're.
Yeah, they were clearly ripping each other apart.
I mean, Leaflet, you're shaking your head. You know, Blaz has a really sick, psychotic side to her that I don't think we know about. You know what Blabs'
Absolute
nickname is?
bloodlust.
Yeah, Blabs' nickname is Blabs Michael Vick Collector.
Wow.
Blabs Benoit?
Wow.
Do you know who Michael Vick is?
No.
Why don't you
Oh, he's
educate
a
yourself a little bit, Blabs? Why don't you
bad dude.
educate yourself?
I'm good. I'm real good. Thank you.
Michael Vick had a dog fighting ring. He was a
Oh no! What a piece of shit. Put him in the
Yeah.
wood chipper.
blabbering Vic. Blabbering dog collector. There we are. That's-
I do really like dogs, but no.
No. All right. Thank you for sharing that, Blabs.
You're welcome.
I hope everybody got the most out of that. Leaflet,
Yeah.
Leaflet, did you? How'd you feel about those turtles fighting, huh?
I think that video would be a prime candidate for like a voiceover track. You know that guy that does like the commentary, where he does
yeah.
like the If that guy did it, it would be great.
I want to get that guy on the show. I'd love to
That
get
is
guy on the show.
awesome. I love his content.
Yeah, he's pretty good. It's funny stuff. All right, let's go and move on. Hey, Blabs, you're a big fan of coffee, right?
Yes. It depends if it's good.
Do you do the drip coffee thing? Like it's
I mean, that's my travel one.
yeah. You have a traveling drip coffee machine.
Yes.
Like,
yes,
that's
she
how,
does.
when she drinks her coffee, she literally has her finger out while she drinks it, as she's so pretentious with her coffee drinking that
You're
it's
just
important
jealous
to her.
because I have class and you don't.
Yes, it's definitely anybody who drinks coffee has tons of class.
I'm more
Right?
class than you do.
This
You
is
put
true.
the ass in class.
You are one classy bitch. That's right.
Yes. Can we talk about the show, the dog show, where they're like, "That's a beautiful bitch."
That is
anyone
not
see
what.
that?
No, Blas. We're talking coffee. Let me reel you back in here.
Okay.
Leaflet, are you a big coffee drinker?
I drink more tea, but I do drink coffee sometimes. My mom got me a coffee machine for Christmas.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you what. It's in Phoenix. You do or do not drink coffee?
Yeah, I drink coffee. While I appreciate Blabs' love of coffee and has her own machine wherever she goes, I can pretty much just drink anything.
Yeah. So
yeah.
when you're out on the road, you can stop
Mud,
in.
dirt, it's fine. Whatever. He'll drink it.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Well, we got this guy here. His name is Nathan Weiser, and he has a review of a coffee place. I saw this review and I thought, wow, that's a really good review. My review of Smoky Row Coffee in Des Moines, Iowa. Here, let's go check out this review of this guy, and here it tells you everything you need to know.
Get the fuck out of my city, you fucking assholes! Get the fuck out of here! Right, take a picture of your license plate.
So,
No.
We
We don't want to know. We don't care. Get the fuck out of my
So you
city.
just said a bunch of stuff and then you don't want to hear anything
We don't
about
want to hear it. Yeah, you're a fucking loser. You have no right to tell me what to do with my body, you fucking piece of shit.
Ow.
Go kill yourself, you son of a bitch.
Wow.
Do you see her glasses frame? She's got a rainbow glasses frame.
Yeah. That's the first thing I noticed. I was like, whoa, she's got the glasses again.
Yeah.
Heavy bags of shit with muumuus on. Like, these are not attractive women at all.
No, they are, but they're not happy. They're not
They're
happy
like
at all.
boulders, dude. They're just like movable boulders. They don't have any like form.
They were they were going hard, and you'd think that like all the guy wanted to get was some coffee over here, and they
What
just
happened
attacked him.
beforehand, though?
Well, he does have a abolitionist shirt on,
It
which
triggered them.
yeah, I think that's he's against abortion, obviously. So I think that really set them off, really upset them, and
Why no one's gonna be fucking them? What do they care?
thank you, Blabs.
no.
There you go. Let them know. Let them know, Blabs.
Hey, look how gross they are.
You'd have to lift the fucking flap,
Ew.
and it's
With
it's
like a
sweaty and
crane.
hot.
Beep, beep, beep.
Like a Starship hangar bay, you have to like
Yes.
request clearance,
Exactly.
That old NES game where you had to like line it up perfectly. Like Top Gun or something.
Like landing the plane in Top Gun over here. You can land it. Well, let's see how the rest of this plays out. I'm sure it's going to be really good.
No right to tell me what to do with my body, you fucking piece of shit. Bye. Come on, Heaven. Go kill yourself, you son of a bitch.
All right.
Woo, you feel Bye. Suck my ass.
Yeah, that's
Ew,
very
no
nice.
No,
one wants
God,
to
no.
do that.
Like she's saying the most unladylike lady you can
Is she in a
possibly
Call
ever
of Duty
see.
lobby in her mind?
Right, that's what it sounds like. It sounds like a lobby from 15 years ago. Oh my God. Somebody should take her VO and pop it over the Call of Duty.
Get some
thing.
gameplay.
Right. That's awesome. She'd fit right in 2010 when it came to Call of Duty. Let's see how this finishes here. Once again, this is not a lady. This is an activist. But here we go.
Very kind. Very kind.
Get out of here, you
Hey,
fucking
you should
loser.
turn to Christ. You can still turn to Christ.
Fuck Jesus Christ, and fuck you, you ugly fucker.
So yeah, anyways, the coffee here was decent, but I don't know what to tell. There's a lot of different hair colors and stuff, and it kind of like messed with the vibe and the color scheme going inside. But otherwise, I was been pretty nice. So, thus concludes my review of this area. I think.
I think
Nice.
Just very so anyways, brilliant stuff. Would you, I guess it's the shirt that set him off. We don't know context before this, right? Who knows? Maybe he went in there with a cross and was like, let the power of Christ compel you or something. I don't know. Nobody likes activists either way, and people just want to live their life. But we don't know the context, but we do know that video opened, which was quite possibly the best opening to a video I've ever seen.
Get the fuck out of my city, you fucking assholes.
I feel like that should be maybe the intro to our show. Just
We
to start-
can't have first 7 seconds.
I know.
Oh,
but,
sorry, I would totally say yes.
You could bleep it.
Yeah, it's great. These ladies over here that you see, obviously they combine them. You know, you got about a half a ton between the two.
Oh yeah.
They definitely they don't drink coffee for the metabolism feature here.
No, they don't.
Look at her finger. No. Go back. Oh my God. Look at the chick in the black. Her middle finger. That's a stub.
Yeah, it's
That's
more-
disgusting.
more nubby than
Ew.
anything else. Yeah.
Can you imagine trying to hold her hand? Anyway.
Oh God.
Feels like an amputated finger.
Yeah,
It's just
like,
you
that's
just
a
grab
nub,
onto
bro.
the nub. Oh my gosh. So anyways, I bet this place just either blows up in the best way possible, and people go there and they let's actually do that. Let's see Smoky Row Coffee in Des Moines. I bet the reviews of this place on Google will not be very good right now. I'm guessing, but we don't even know if these people like work there or not.
Yeah. My only thing is if like the coffee shop themselves are very much neutral and they don't actually participate in any type of political agenda whatsoever, and they're just being thrown in the fire of all that for having like, who knows, shitty customer or whatnot, you know? So that's the only issue there.
Well, the reviews are over on over on Yelp. They are getting hit by a lot of 1-star reviews here. This one says, honestly, the coffee was okay, but the customers in here were the craziest pretty people I ever met. I wouldn't come back here just because of the other customers. This person said, 2 fat, intolerant pigs run this dump. Don't give these 2 profane slobs your business. They don't deserve it. Maybe if they are the people who run this, then man, that's bad stuff. What's the worst service you've ever received when you've gone out? I mean, surely y'all haven't been told to get the fuck out of here, get out of our city before, but you guys ever had such bad service that you're like, wow, and you actually went to Yelp and did a review?
I got a bottle cap in my Chinese food in San Francisco.
It's not the best.
That did
Extra flavor.
Yeah. And I clickety-clackety a little review and said, yeah, there's a bottle cap in my food. I don't think that belongs in there. And yeah, that's like, I think the one and only review I've ever done.
I don't think I've ever done a review. I don't think. No. The only time I can think of like was somewhat bad service. I was at an Indian restaurant with my sister and we were eating spicy food and they kept forgetting to give us water. So we're like, give us the water. And the waiter was just chilling, talking and having a great time. We're like, hello, water please. And we kept trying to signal and guy was just oblivious to us. So we're like, oh God, we're gonna die.
Leaflet, you ever had such bad service you needed to do a review?
Not really a review. One time I didn't tip. That was the really bad one. Because they lied to me, the server. Basically, I was at a Korean restaurant and I wanted more side dishes because there was 2 of us, like me and my mom. It's like, we're entitled to two sets of side dishes, right? Because we both ordered something. And they told me, oh yeah, we don't have any more of that thing. And then the person next to us, which was Korean, ordered the same thing and got it like literally like right after us. And I was like, okay, you know what? You're getting a big fat fucking 0 for your tip.
So they discriminated against you.
Yes.
Ooh, that's racist. Yeah.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Other races can't be racist. What do you mean?
That's right. That's right. My God. Oh, that's crazy. I'm sorry to hear that. I've alluded to this before. The worst experience I've ever received at a food place was actually from Wendy's. And I got a burger one day, and I always open up my food to make sure it's made correctly, right? Hey, I want mustard and ketchup on it, right? You don't want to have mayonnaise or whatever. I opened it up, and I kid you not, there was a perfect teeth bite out of the burger itself, the burger patty, not the bread, just the burger patty itself. So somebody had taken a physical bite out of my burger patty before they put it on my burger.
What the hell?
That's what I said. and this was pre social media. I made the mistake of calling Wendy's corporate, and they said, "Well, we just hand it over to us. Just hand it over to us, and we'll take care of it." Horrible mistake. I lost all leverage as soon as I did that, and they gave me like 2 coupons for a free burger. It's like, what am I doing here? So yes, it was not one of those pleasant experiences by any way, shape, or form here. So, anyways, there you go. There you go. I have been shamed, by the way, on the back end, on DMs by Sam, because we played the Tortoise video of the tortoises fighting, and he shamed me for not transitioning to the viral video that I posted yesterday. Leaflet, I think that you are an AI wizard, but this is the reason. This is the reason why AI exists. Yes, yes.
I saw it.
It says 2 million views over here of WWF circa 1994 with the Ninja Turtles. Look, Phoenix, have you seen this?
I did. Yes, yes, yes.
This is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. I love everything about this. I don't know how anybody can hate AI after this. They got the fucking
turtle blimp there.
Yeah, the turtle blimp over here in the middle of the ring, and they're just floating off. This is spectacular. So, and the Technodrome, let's kick shell. And, oh my gosh, I did not put this together, but whoever did, they did a spectacular job with this. They got the pizza guys, and
I like at the very beginning, the excessiveness of the Ninja Turtle shooting a bazooka at Shredder in the ring. That was
It's the tone, doesn't it?
a little excessive.
I'm with you on that. And by the way, it does look like something flies from Shredder into the bazooka.
Yeah, it bounces
only to be
back
shot back out. Now, my favorite thing is at the end. By the way, Mike just bleeding green blood during a street fight over here. And then at the end, there's a great cameo. I don't know if you guys saw this. At the very end, with Krang here, there's the fight. He-Man comes in and decapitates Shredder here, which is, wow, this is everything that you need to know when it comes to AI. Look at the people cheering in the background. This is truly, really, really good stuff here. Leaflet, your thoughts on this AI animation?
It's pretty awesome. Yeah, it's like I said, I watched it because I was showing the preview that you posted on. And so, like, I went to your X account, and then I saw that. I was like, wait, what is this? And so I started watching it, and it was great. I loved it.
I appreciate that turtle van is just hanging out in the ring.
He's driving it.
Oh, that's right. He is. That's right. That's Michelangelo. And by the way, that's a deep cut. This is the guy from the cartoon, the news anchor from the cartoon over here. That's pretty good. Yeah. So I love this. I love everything about this. This is so cool. And the music is better. I don't think I can play the music because it'll probably get flagged, but here, let me just give you a little taste of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves. That most fearsome fighting team will really have their heroes in a green.
So good. It's so good.
The part at the end is the funniest. He's like,
Sorry.
It's like he's dead. He's dead.
Oh yeah, they just and they're waving. They're like, "Oh, we won the feud," and
he's like literally dead,
being taken away in a body bag, like with they got Bebop and Rocksteady. Yeah, just hanging out. I didn't even notice that's Bebop right there. That's hilarious. Oh, it is goodbye, everybody, and the fireworks go off. The world is good now. Oh.
If you walk into my coffee shop / donut shop, we got the American flag up and a couple of pictures of Trump and Charlie Kirk. We didn't shy away from our politics, and we still get the Waterheads money.
There you go. Thanks, Greek Turbo. Appreciate that. That's from Greek Turbo, $25 direct donation. Really appreciate that. With the text-to-speech. By the way, you guys can use text-to-speech. Link is down in the description. So that's great. Yeah, man, great stuff right there. I know that I talk about all the time about how I'm willing to pay more for RAM if I can get Ninja Turtles fighting in WWF circa 1994. I'm okay with that. So,
Leaflet, have you seen the new AI stuff? It's pretty crazy. See Dance Sea Dance 2 is crazy. It's getting there. I think in like 6 months we'll be able to make just full on movies in like about 6 months. I think.
Yeah, we need to figure out how to leverage this and make some AI movies. I know Phoenix is like, fuck, but we can make some movies here. We can make some movies and maybe some shows, make some fun little shows for everybody to consume. I wonder how YouTube will take to that. I know they're big on the no AI thing, or at least no AI slop. They deleted a lot of slop channels. But and by the way, I saw that.
What is their logic behind that? I'm curious.
The no AI?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I can kind of talk about it if you'd like.
Please, yes.
So the big issue with AI is people that make fully automated AI content. So what they do is they have one bot scrape the internet, and they have one bot like kind of be the judge of everything to be like, okay, this topic is really popular, and then you have another, and then they send that to another AI that writes the script, and then that sends it to like another AI who does all the prompts for the thing, and then they poop that out, they combine it with the voiceover, and then they just throw it up.
So it's like an AI sweatshop.
Yes, essentially.
Okay.
So you have like these fully automated like video makers that have really no direction at all, and
wow,
it's being used purely to saturate and it's probably, I mean, if I had to guess, it's probably because of course in YouTube you're making money in dollars, right? So it's really profitable for people from countries where their currency isn't as strong.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, do you think that this video is AI slop? Because I don't.
No.
I think there's like a full story behind this and everything. I don't see this as slop by any means.
Someone made this because I mean, there's editing to it, right, and multiple cuts. So it's I'd say that it was probably also the references. That's how you can tell, right? Like at least AI right now couldn't do something like that.
Phoenix, like I said, you're not the big AI guy, and I understand. But when you see something like that with a full story attached to it, there's a theme, underlying theme. It ties in a little bit of nostalgia, something that we never would have seen before. I don't know. What are your thoughts on something like that? Is it dog shit, or are you into it?
No, it's certainly not dog shit. I mean, I think you'd be lying to yourself if you said that a lot of this stuff is dog shit. I'm not going to bore you to death with my concern over it, but no, I think honestly, as I've said many times on this show, if it could stay to memes and things like that and like pop culture, because that's where it's really effective. It's like otherwise you would never be able to produce something that fast for a moment that just happened. And with AI, you can pretty much, within minutes get something out that's culturally relevant. And I think that's an incredible tool. So yeah, no, I think AI is getting better and better. And I think we are getting closer that you can actually make shows and movies with it. And so I imagine for many people, that's actually very exciting.
There's actually one thing I think that we're overlooking in terms of the AI thing as to like what's beneficial about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if you think about the culture, right, Hollywood media, the industry, the film industry, they've had such power over our ability to project culture for so long. And then you had a thing like YouTube, for instance. Like YouTube really threw a wrench in that. I mean, that's where that's probably, I mean, this is where this started, right? Like a lot of our shows started from YouTube being able to do that, because before you had to go through a network, right? They had all of the power. They could say, we don't like that. And YouTube basically gave that power to every single person in the world. And all it matters now is like, is your content good? Does it resonate with people? And then that's what you're able to make a show off of. Now, AI is like kind of the next step in that, where now people who don't have these big studios, they can make films to their within their own budgets, where like previously, like it was just impossible to do something like that. So, and that's not
who's
sorry.
there, when, where, who, tomorrow night, my house, you.
All right, thank you, Crundle Bunley, for the $30 direct donation. I'll read that here in just a minute again. Sorry, no, Leaflet. By all means, continue.
Oh no, I was just gonna say that. And now, every person will have the capability of making that, of using AI to actually make those things. And that's not to say that like the human made stuff isn't good. I mean, obviously there's a lot of skill involved in it, and that's really, really cool. And like for these bigger productions, they could do something like that. But now the individual has the ability to project culture, which I think that is a good way for us to take the culture back away from, these people that hate us, obviously. And they obviously hate us, right? So that's why I think it's important.
Yeah, Phoenix, I would love to hear your thoughts on that, because that's a big part of what we're doing here.
You don't want my opinion on this. I'll just say, no. I will say that, yes, it is a good tool for people to, again, very quickly produce something. So for people who, I guess, who have been shunned out of the culture, that you could make something a little bit quickly. That's what I can say on that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not good. What I'm going to say is not good. There's a lot of problems with this, but yeah. You're going to be able to make something.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to lose that. It's here to stay. Like, I've recognized it's here, right? So you're not seeing me fighting it too much. But listen, one thing that there's small subtle things that actually mean a lot. All right. So if you're a director and you have a great DP, right, a cinematographer, an average viewer may not pick it up, but you're subtly picking it up subconsciously. That combination of a director talking to a cinematographer, the way light hits a scene, the fashion that goes into it, the color schemes, the music that goes with it. And the problem with AI, at least currently, is that there's no collaboration between you and an artist that you get along with to see your vision through. It's kind of like rolling the dice. You're basically saying, okay, I want this ninja to fight this ninja. And you don't really have an enormous amount of say that there's a consistency between scene is scene, that collaboration with another person giving you feedback of things that you would have never thought of, and the magic that comes from that. What you're getting is just rolling the dice constantly. And my concern is that you're going to have a lot of things that feel substanceless, even though you've put your heart and soul into it, that it just still feels mechanical because there's no real soul and collaboration between it. The average viewer probably doesn't recognize this, but I believe that subconsciously every movie that you've ever loved is due to those subtleties that you may or not have been aware of. So I'm just concerned that entertainment, if let's say the other side continues not using AI, I don't think you'll ever beat them because of that thing. You can make quick stuff and that'll be good. But as far as films that change people's hearts and minds and move a culture forward, I don't think you can do that because of those little subtleties. And then I can go on and on, but I'm not going to bore you to death.
I think we should have a battle, a side-scroller showdown.
I will lose, but I'm ready. I'm very ready.
That's actually good. Like the point that he brought up is actually not one you typically hear. It's a stronger point, is what I'll say. It's much harder to defeat that point.
Thank you.
Well, yeah, it's Phoenix is a pretty smart cat, and he thinks through this stuff.
I don't think he's wrong actually in what he said there.
Well, it's good. I love that you can agree and to disagree and disagree to agree and all those things. I love it. That's what makes this so wonderful. Anyways, I will agree that Ninja Turtles AI, I will slop that shit up. I love it. All right, real quick. Lord Slosh says AI is a great tool in small doses, but if your entire creative outlet is predicted on AI, then you're not truly creative. Thank you, Lord Slosh. Marmalin says the irony of YouTube saying you can't automate with AI as they gave over content moderation to AI. What a BS. What a bunch
that's
of
what
BS.
I agree with that.
Funny.
I don't really get it. I think YouTube should allow that. That's weird to me.
Dan says, okay, the AI WWF Ninja Turtles wrestling match is amazing. If I saw that in real life as a kid in the 90s, I would lose my shit. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Quando Bunley came in, says, oh, God, He-Man, more like He-Moo-Man modern.
He-Muhammad?
Yeah, there you go. Thank you for that. By the way, that was the $30 direct donation with the message from Quando Bunley. He says, oh, knock, knock, who's there? When, where? When, where, who? Tomorrow night. My house, you. There you go. Thank you, Quando Blindly. Shady Duck says, a few friends and I grabbed tacos from Taco Bell through the drive-thru. We got back to our house, started eating, and my friend pulled away with her food with a cigarette cellophane on her teeth. Ugh! Gross. Dr. Tia says 10 more for Kirsha. I still think a Kermom versus Asari cage match would be more interesting. Asari is in better shape now, but Kermom is still Kermom. Thank you for that, Dr. T.S. King. Bentley says, for 10, says, I don't know if y'all remember, but The Simpsons had a Treehouse of Horror episode on murderous dolphins. No, I do not recall that. Another prediction came true. With that said, let's chicken Leaf. There's 10 for Leaf right there. In our battle today, if you're just popping in, our side-scroller showdown is very simply a battle between Leaflet and Kirsha, a rematch, if you will, after their fist-to-fist hand boxing match that ended in a mud wrestling pit last 2 weeks ago, I believe. Today, quite simply, it's a battle of who can roast the chicken better. And that's not a euphemism. That actually means roasted chicken.
And it's working. I love it. This is so great. By the way, speaking of AI, guys, I would love to see this epic battle in some kind of AI cartoon. Would be great.
Yes. Celestium says, I can't choose my between my two Oshis. Half for each. There's 5 for each right there. Celestium, going to be on the show here in just a few days. Right, Blabs?
Yes, Friday.
Excellent. You were going to say, Leaflet, I'm sorry for cutting you off.
Oh, I was going to say, Phoenix, does it bother you, like, knowing that humanity is probably peaked in terms of cinematography? It kind of feels like it. Like, the way that it's going right now, the trajectory, it feels like we already had, like, the best moments, like, in terms of, you know, the human-made element, the amount of human decisions, like, within the thing, feels like it's already been peaked.
I'm trying so hard to keep it for this show. I'll say real quick, I would say briefly, I agree with you only because of how untalented the generation below mine is. They're just so fucking bad at everything.
That's what I mean.
They stop. Yeah. Right about the 90s into the early 2000s, it peaked. And then everyone who grew up with phones, they don't know how to operate cameras. They don't know how to think for themselves. So you saw it die. But I'd love to see another group hopefully come in and do something unique and new. That'd be great.
Sorry, I just wanted to highlight Blaz over there.
Yeah, no, untalented hacks. Every one of them. All hacks. Garbage individuals.
I'm confused. I'm working. What am I being blown up for?
No.
Why am I being called an untalented hack?
You're not, Blaz. No.
You just blew me up when he said that.
Not you.
That's better.
There you go. Tony the Gun came in and says, would eat the slime chicken Leaf. There's 20 for a Leaflet with the slime chicken. Gross. Evil Mandrake says, made a quick video for today's battle, posted on Elon's place. That's over on X, I would imagine. I think it would be a close one, so I'm going to put it down for Kirsha. Had to edit the platform for YouTube. There's 10 for Kirsha right there. Soul Silver came in with the 10, says, we're going, I don't even know what that means.
Shokugeki no Sama on this one.
Yep. These Canadian monies are going to Leaflet because just like the anime, the food tastes so good, clothes would be ripped off them.
Is that Food Wars? It's Food Wars, right? I think so.
If you want Kirsha to win, by the way, y'all need to start getting in on this.
Professor Plaguebat says, if you're still looking to scratch that titty grabber 2000 itch, Phoenix, there's an obscure niche PlayStation 2 game called Stretch Panic that might be of interest.
I've played it, and I love that game.
Excellent. Cthulhu says, with 10, says, to clarify what I said, we had that just a minute ago. Thank you very much. Did not clear. Guyan says, I will be busy tonight. Hope y'all have a great show.
Too.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know why StreamYard's not clearing.
Mahong bitches, everyone should dump Discord for the open source privacy focused alternative that is Matrix. They have clients for almost every OS win.
I love this. I'm so happy. Everyone, please get rid of Discord. It's so horrible. Please, God, thank you.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that story here in just a little bit. But
Whoa.
Holy shit. Okay, this may tighten things up as Quandle Blunley came in with the $100 super chat. My God.
There we go.
Wow. Yes. Quandle Blunley for
okay, we now have a chicken competition.
All right, let's see.
Finally.
Here we go. We have our update on who would make the better roast chicken, Leaflet or Kirsha here in a rematch from 2 weeks ago. We're going straight to the kitchen right here. So what do we have here, Phoenix? What do we have for our, right now?
All right, it's getting a little closer now. We got a little bit of a competition now. Here we go. It's $294.99 versus $150. So roughly halfway there for Kirsha.
Wow. Okay, it's getting tight. Thank you very much for the update on that, Phoenix. That's good. All right, we will get to the rest of your super chats, direct donations, and Rumble rants throughout the duration of the show. I see. Oh, by the way, add 10 for Kirsha from T-Mac Burninator has got to support the Foxu for Kirsha. Mr. Capo, I see your direct donations. I'll read those very, very shortly. Thank you very much. But we did hit a Montez goal today, and that, my friends, is spectacular. Maybe we can go for the great reset, if you will. We get a second, man. Let's get to it. Leaflet, pick a number between 1 and 4.
1.
Bitch!
Montez wins. Perfect.
Yikes, little Street Fighter. And then this is going to get close, as Crumble Blunley just came in and dropped another bomb. That's just stupid. Thank you very much for that support and the stupidity that is a roasted chicken battle.
I hope he's got like a wife. It's just like, so what did you spend the money on? Chicken competition.
Roasted chicken. A digital virtual competition about roast chicken and VTubers.
We're getting a divorce now.
All right. Well, let's do a quick update real fast, Phoenix, because that probably changed things. And then let's move on to our next story here. As we have
here we go. Yeah, thank you. Here we go. $294.99 versus $260.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Okay. Let's go move on. Once again, we'll get the rest of your super chats, direct donations, and Rumble rants. Tally them all up as we continue to go along. All right.
Oh, no, we got to do this one. Sorry, we're not moving on yet before I get this one real fast. That's nuts, dude. StreamYards, why don't you like me? $200 from Ken for Kirsha.
What?
Yeah. Bruh.
Labs, you're so good at this showdown. Good Lord.
I'm going to draw a little chicken here. A little chicken on
Jesus Christ, Ken.
Thank you, Ken.
Wow. This is supposed to be... I want to let
we
you know
gotta see the drawing. We gotta see the drawing.
Yeah,
all right,
this is a bad drawing.
If y'all like Leaflet, you need to get in there. Wow.
I know. What the hell happened? This is supposed to be a picture of a roasted chicken. It turns out it looks like it's the toaster from the 90s screensaver right there.
What is that?
Oh, the wings, the one flying down.
The flying toaster.
Damn, bro. Don't worry. I do see some supers for Leaflet, so we will get them. Don't you worry.
All right. That's what I like to see. This is a healthy competition. Wow.
Who know you guys love chicken? It's crazy. It's nuts.
Well,
I mean, I love chicken, so who wouldn't love chicken?
All right. A little roasted chicken
amazing.
battle. Let's go. Okay, here we are. Let's go ahead and move on and talk to our next story here. Talk about our next story. Leaflet, I don't know if you know this, but we have the Real Game Awards coming up. It's
really?
Just a couple weeks away. We're very
Weird
excited.
she didn't make an intro for it or something.
I know, it's crazy. So here's the thing. It is meant to be an alternative to Jeff Keighley's award show, right? And I think alternatives are a great thing. We talked about this yesterday. You got to make your alternatives for various different things. You know, if there's something doesn't align with you, you make something different, right? Well, we have a new alternative in the shenanigans.
Fantasy author Brandon Sanderson made a presentation about why he thinks AA isn't art that I think is more thought out than a lot of the arguments I see on X might be worth reacting to. Leaflet. I can link it in your Discord if you're interested.
Sure.
Thanks, Pete. It's $25 from Pete right there.
Thank you.
And I think we need to raise the text to speech. But all right. So Leaflet, alternatives are a big deal. We have to have alternative competitions, and we have a new alternative competition in the world of VTubing with the VTubing Awards, as we have a new show called Onyx.
Oh dear, I know.
Black VTuber Awards. They are here. Everybody, put their hands together. Hercules, Hercules, Hercules.
I'm confused.
Speaking of chicken,
VTuber Awards.
Whoa, Phoenix, what are you talking about?
I'm just saying. I'm just imagining that virtual chicken will be served at this award show. Am I not? Am I wrong?
With a bucket of KFC.
Holy shit!
Get some old good like watermelon drink. Get a little bit of just.
I'm really confused about this because aren't VTubers supposed to be any creature and anything and anyone? So why is there like a category for
because
just...
you need to inject racial politics into everything.
Wait. Oh, I solved it. Leaflet. Can you identify as a black person and now be part of the Onyx Awards?
Ooh.
You know,
they don't know what you look like. How can they say no to you?
Well,
that's the whole point of
is
VTubing.
I have seen arguments against this, actually. I've seen so many arguments of people saying, well, you know, you can't have a dark-skinned VTuber avatar if you're not. And I'm like, wait a minute, but you all have Japanese names. What are you talking about? And like, I see this happen all the time. It's so irritating.
This makes no sense.
As a VTuber,
yes, I am.
Leaflet, do you have slime in your heritage?
Yes.
Okay, just
yes.
This
I'm
needs to be
literally
established.
half slime, half fae, so I can claim both.
That's good to know. Good to know. Well, people obviously saw right through this and how the silliness that is this. By the way, there are people who have been nominated for this. You know, we have this person says nominating myself because none of my fans are on Twitter, but I still need to know. But how do you like? Is it just the model, or do you have to go by the stereotypically quote unquote black sounding person? Let's see how this person sounds.
I'm fucking crazy. I'm insane. I'm Lulu the Lulu. That is... Don't quit. Oh, I have enough to obliterate now. Oh, okay.
Wait, no.
Like, how do you know that person is black?
Yeah,
Or is it
That's
just
very white to me.
Yeah.
I agree.
You gotta
They
cheat
have
Bob, send it in.
They have sound mods and everything. You don't know what someone's real voice will ever be with all these VTubers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it could be some 700-pound dude. Like, what the hell are we doing here?
Yeah. It could be. Could be.
Leaflet could be like some 700-pound dude. We'll never know.
Leaflet, are you a 700-pound dude? Well, this is obviously people have looked at this and said, I'm sorry, what is happening here? And it's been very quick to point out the absolute, like, just the idiocy here. We see this from Shiro over on X. If you scroll up with the quote tweet here, I'm going to create a white VTuber award.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is my problem with all this shit. That's why I make these stupid racial jokes, because like this is what you're creating. This stupid crap. And now we're going to have cartoons segregating themselves. Where are we in this fucking timeline?
That's where we're at.
It's the 60s for cartoons.
God damn, that's fucked up.
What would it be called? What would the white VTuber Awards be called?
Caucasian Awards.
Well, I don't know. This is the Onyx Awards. What's
But the White Supreme Award show.
The Marble Awards.
I like that one more.
This is well, Shiro has actually gone in and created a white VTuber award submission here,
Nice.
which they're going after it. And wouldn't you know it, they're being Shiro is getting death threats sent to them because apparently Shiro is racist by offering a white VTuber award. Whereas
Which is ironic because Shiro could totally be black or Japanese or Middle Eastern or any of this stuff. So you're literally saying death threats to somebody you don't even know who they are. Amazing.
Yeah.
It was in my feed. I got nominated for that.
You got nominated?
Yeah, for the white VTuber Awards.
Yay!
Hold on,
I'd vote for you.
How would
Wait,
you?
aren't you Asian?
Because they said I'm white. Like all of the haters, they said I'm white. So
You're
like
white
I've
adjacent.
become white. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good. White. You're white adjacent. Here.
Yes.
You suffer from whiteness, huh, Leaflet?
Here we go. It says I nominate Leaflet, the whitest VTuber around.
Wow, that's where we're at here, man. This person is quick to point out, how come there's no like green VTuber award? This person is
let's
green
do
here,
it.
right?
Yeah.
It's kind of where we're at here, you know. Leaflet, what's going on in the VTuber space? Why do we need to do this? What's like?
Because they're racist. That's why. It's really simple. They think about race all the time. They can't stop thinking about it. As much as they go, well, race shouldn't matter, and it doesn't matter what you look like. They care about it so much more. Like I don't think about it like that. Like they think about it all the time. Their entire waking moments, their entire being is like coded in like this racial identity, racial mindset. It's everything about these people. They're sick, basically.
Yeah, well, yeah, and Leaflet, I'm sorry, you're racist for saying that.
That's true.
True. For wanting the Black VTuber awards over here. Once again, can you confirm that any of these people are actually black? You don't know. It's just a VTuber model. That's the best thing about this, and I think everybody kind of raises their eyes on this and goes like, "What the fuck are they talking about over here?"
Honestly, it would be hilarious if they required cheek swabs and then a bunch of people were exposed for not being black. That would be hilarious, actually. Honestly, I'm for it. Like, we should do it. We should do it.
It's okay. So Savvy has pointed out over on X says, why are you now hiding who is behind it? Do you plan to vet people to ensure they are indeed as black as the VTuber, or is it only for quote non-white art? And it doesn't matter who is behind it. Seriously, why are you hiding the names of the racists behind this? You only changed it after I pointed it out. Now, they say the founders right here. And here are the founders, some examples of them right here. It says, stop targeting white people. And the white person in question being a pedophile who uses slurs is so laughable because what you're on about. It's more weird because clearly anyone who is white and is genuinely a decent person / ally already knows they aren't the target. So, this person says, "Stop targeting white people." Right here. This is, by the way, this is not recent. This is from 6, 7, 8 months ago now. At this point, so yeah, this is just fucking insanity here. I don't really know what to say outside of these folks are just fucking racist. Like, and how do you look past that? And
the thing I never understood about any of this shit is like, I would never want to, if this was some kind of like filmmaking award or something like that, I would never want the most important accomplishment being my skin color, no matter who it is, right? So I don't even understand why anyone would even want this. I mean, I know why these racists want it, but I mean, I don't understand why this group of people thinks that the accomplishment, that the first thing that comes first is something that you had no control over, no creative say over, nothing. You just were popped out that way, that's the crowning achievement. I think you're selling yourself short. Like, there's more to you, hopefully, as a human being than some ticked off attribute of yourself. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even understand it from that perspective.
Well, I'll be very intrigued to see what the different categories are for this. You know, like what. Will they be extremely racist like we think they will? Like,
probably.
I can't wait to see what this is and when this happens. The Onyx Black VTuber Awards coming on Juneteenth to celebrate the talent and excellence of VTubers here. So there we are. Looking forward to that. On another VTuber related note, we've had Rev and Straub, regulars on the show now, which great couple. If you recall, a couple weeks ago, they got canceled for a little argument they had over on X about them. There was a VTuber who was talking about ice and blah blah blah, whatever. Anyways, they got their relationship with Advancedgg canceled, which is a drink company. And today, Advancedgg made the very bold idea of asking the internet who they should partner with over here. Like this post, if you want to partner with Advanced, here is what makes us different. And as you can see, they very quickly have had to lock this post over here as they're getting drugged by folks over here. It says you just abandoned. What's that?
Cowards.
Yes. You just abandoned 2 of your partners because a few people on Twitter were upset. What incredible community are you talking about? This person says, I respect that you're interested in what's going on with our company. However, please don't assume things. As the social media manager, I can assure you that all of our staff are good people. We're just regular people trying to make it through life just like anyone else.
Fucking miserable response that was.
We're all good people, I promise. I swear.
It's so pathetic.
Oh, my gosh.
Good Lord.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Social Media Manager, I'm going to give some advice. You probably should not have responded to this, right?
Yeah.
We have this person over here talking about this other VTuber who's associated with this. No one's assuming anything, you vile C-word. All of our staff are good people, yet you still have actual racists like this bitch sponsored. We have this example right here. So they're getting drug in the best way possible. Says this person, Casey says, who is a magical fairy VTuber, says as someone who has partnered with Advanced, I have one thing to say. Be careful who you partner with. Quantity does not mean quality. Just because you have thousands of partners and affiliates doesn't mean you'll make better sales. Check who you partner with first to avoid the fiasco that happened a few weeks ago. We're a growing company made up of regular people doing our best every day.
We're just like every normal person.
That's right. Partner fit and community alignment matter, and we appreciate the reminder to stay mindful of that. There we are.
Partner fit, huh? So people that are actually racist. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for here. I'm curious. We should look at the people who actually liked this, and there's your call out right there. You can see. You can't see likes anymore. Can't see.
Yeah,
likes
I don't think so.
That's right. This person quotes says, "We threw our partners under the bus and bent the knee to angry mobs." There you go, right there. And we have. By the way, Dragon's Tea, they've been snagging up a bunch of partners. Good for them over there. They're a pretty base company over there.
Use code Leaflet.
There you go. Promo code Leaflet. And Kirsha says a whole lot of drama being dished out today here.
Karma.
So, yeah, a lot of. What did I say? Did I say drama?
Yeah, it was karma issues.
Yeah, sorry. I can't read.
That's okay.
So there you go. A little bit of VTuber fun for everybody. We have ourselves a black VTuber competition, and Advancedgg just totally getting drug out the fucking ass, and it's so funny.
One other little quick thing too. Like, okay, let's say all the VTubers segregated now, which would be stupid. But let's say they all segregated, and each cartoon.
Leaflet, get to the back of the bus.
Yeah. So you have all these cartoons going everywhere. So what happens like when you're my sibling who's black and white? They're just fucked? Like this whole thing is so stupid. The whole thing is stupid.
Listen, we have a lot of AI wizards who watch our show. Can we please, for the love of God, I'm just do an AI generated compilation of VTubers that are segregated off.
Oh my God, though, but this makes the most sense too. Wait, isn't it nearly impossible for black VTubers to get an ID to prove they belong in the awards show?
Good point.
Yeah, true.
Thank you, Art School Dropout. How would we ever know? That's right. Wow, that's spectacular. Absolutely spectacular right there.
None of it's real. It's all about power. That's it.
Course.
It's the bottom line.
Of course.
They don't care about race. They don't care about racism. They just want power.
Mm-hmm.
Bingo.
Eric Wammel wants Kirsha to win with a $50 super chat. Says, I love Leaf, but the fox who is my Oshi. Kirsha for the win. On the Onyx Awards, something tells me only, quote, right-thinking black VTubers will be considered. Something tells me Mama Akko will be shunned. Yes, yeah. Mama. Yep. Mama will probably not make it into the VTuber Black VTuber Awards. Eric, thank you very much, Mama Akko. By the way, should have Mama Akko on again pretty soon. Yeah, Blabs?
Yeah, we actually have him scheduled for the 18th.
All right. Ooh, this is a great idea. We need a VTuber race draft just like the old days.
That's the best. I love that one.
Aaron came in and says, a white VTuber award show? Blabs must find this refreshing.
That's a good callback. Well played.
Konnichiwa, bitches.
Hideki says, as a Hispanic man who's been mistaken for a white guy, I give Leaflet the white adjacent pass. 10 for Leaf.
Thank you.
Aaron came in and says, the White VTubers Award Show will have a halftime show brought to you by Turning Point. Corona Soul is right. We did miss an opportunity to call this a cockfight. This is for Leaflet. 20 for Leaflet in the roasted cockfight battle over here. That's good.
Overcocked.
Yes. Sparky Redhead Supremacist says 10 banana bucks for my Oshi. Kerr is not here, so her Findom aura isn't gathering the oil barons. Say Munya, Craigathy. I guess that's for Kerr right there.
Oh, that's for Kirsch?
Yep. My nipple came in and says, what if we buy 51% of Discord once it goes public and tell them what to do? Blue slimy chicklet right there. There we go. Thank you. That's 10 for Leaf right there. There's 10 more for Leaflet from Rambam. And Straka for Hire says, Leaflet reacts 3 minutes into go on 20-minute long rants about how to use duck fat. It's
not wrong.
William came in and says, I'm 48 years old and totally agree with Phoenix. Millennials have no creative talent whatsoever.
None. And I want them to. I've always wanted to be replaced, but you can't. They don't know what they're doing.
Yeti came in and says, Craig, how do you not know the dolphin story? It was turned into an RT animated short.
Yeah, it is shocking, man. Because the great thing about the videos is that the women who are getting with the dolphins there's such a confused face on that it's just so magical of just like everything. Because it always starts with them petting the dolphin, like, oh, what a lovely vacation, and then it turns to fucking horror.
Like truly, actual fucking horror.
Yeah, and then you'll get like 2-on-1. It's great.
They like whip it out, the dolphin.
Oh my God. All right. All right. We have, and Big Boss Luffy came in and says, don't research the dolphin jelly. Rip that poor chimp. Oh, no. And Alectron for 10 says, hey, Leaf, given you're a fellow dev and use AI quite a bit, what are your thoughts on Genie 3?
Genie 3? I don't know what that is.
Isn't that the Google one? Is that
Genie 3? Okay. I mean, it's neat. I mean, it's kind of fun. It's not really functional for anything other than fun, really.
I've seen that. I actually thought it'd be fun to make like an Amelia game with that, but you can only do that for 60 seconds. It's just you can only play your game for 60-second increments on it. I don't know if you saw that. I did a little research on that. So
yeah, I played it for a bit.
It's like $300 a month, $350 a month, and you have credits and stuff associated with it. So it's quite a little chunk of change to play that.
I have the gigantic package with Google because I make so much stuff.
Man, that's awesome. It's so good. Also awesome. Neoff Strife.
Boom.
Oh shit.
Craig should start a VTuber agency with all the VTubers. He's starting to invite this Donna for Kesha.
That's 50 for Kirsha. Listen, here's the thing about a VTuber and VTuber agency. John, thank you very much. That's John Kanji, 50 for Kirsha. Here's the thing about it, right? The idea of a VTuber agency, I don't think like agencies really need to exist, if I'm being totally honest with you. I think that, if you really want, you can go out and get your own deals and stuff. And now it would make it really nice and easy. Talent agencies are and will always be a thing, but we work with some talented folks who I think strive from their independence. So yeah, but thank you, John. Appreciate that. So I don't know if us doing a VTuber agency or just any sort of agency altogether makes a whole lot of sense. But
it's not a good idea. And I have an agency and it's not a good idea.
Yeah, there you go. Neoff Strife came in, says, gotta give this to my slime girl Leaflet. That is $100.
Thank you.
Right there. That is insane. Neoff Strife, thank you again for the ridiculous.
Now we got a game again.
All right, let's check it out, Phoenix. What do we have?
All right. Here we go. We've got $454.99 to $570. That one really helped a lot. So if you want Leaflet to win, get in there. And I can't believe this is actually working. Atta girl blabbed.
This is an actual.
Wait until you see tomorrow's.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Was it the Blab's idea, the versus stuff?
Well,
no, the verses, no. Just the comparisons.
The context and stuff, yeah.
Oh, I see.
I will no longer challenge it. You're going to say whatever. Everyone's favorite, who has the best penny? We're like, okay, great, we'll do it. Great, flip the coin.
All right, let's go ahead and.
Yeah, so like spoilers for tomorrow, we have Amalgamite on for the first time with Arch and their homies. So they get to mud wrestle together, and who has to win the mud wrestling?
Oh, wow, this should be fun. We do have breaking news. Oh, Neoff Strafe again?
Wow.
Holy crap. All right, holy moly.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I'm going to tell you this right now. You guys love chicken. You fucking love chicken.
Obviously, who doesn't love chicken?
It's crazy. Give it up for DB Wild, by the way, who came in with a.
There we go.
There we go. Look at this. Look at you loving chicken together. It's a roasted chicken battle. Oh no! Watch out!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh my God! Are you okay, Leaflet?
What a disaster.
Oh no! It got ugly quick.
Clean up in aisle 1.
I think that's exactly what people were hoping for right there. Thank you very, very much, DB
All
Wild.
right, it is now very close. This is literally anyone's game at this point.
All right, let's leave it there. We'll come back and check on it in a little bit. First, we have to get to this next story here. Did Discord just kill itself with this new update here? Leaflet, I know you did you actually reacted to a video about this, but let's go ahead and talk about this. Discord will now force everyone to verify their age, or they'll be, quote, teen by default here. They're prepping to roll out a new teen by default program worldwide in March, introducing updated safety settings and age assurance systems for all users on the platform. According to Discord, the update is intended to automatically give users an age-appropriate experience with limits on sensitive content, communication tools, and access to restricted spaces unless an account is verified as belonging to an adult. The changes will apply to both new and existing accounts through a phased rollout beginning in early March, expanding protections that were previously tested in selected regions here. Now, first, Leaflet, I would love to hear your thoughts on this.
On the Discord thing, well, I think the problem is that what's really the competition right now? Someone's going to have to make one. And Discord's going to be so far ahead that I don't know if it's really going to do anything. If people saying that they don't want to do it, I mean, everyone's on there.
Yeah, well, they do have such a commanding lead. And it's kind of one of those, like, it's, I almost look at it almost kind of like Rumble, right? With YouTube. YouTube has a decade and a half lead on YouTube when it comes to, on Rumble as it comes to the technology on the platform, right? And it's tough for people to hear that. Like, we are big believers in Rumble's mission, right? This idea of free speech, giving everybody an opportunity to talk, having no censorship. But when you work for Rumble, you're almost blacklisted from working anywhere else, right? And you are so far behind the gun. There are more people that are engineers at YouTube in California alone than work at Rumble as an entire company. So you are fighting an uphill battle in a major way. And I do agree with you. I think that any sort of Discord competitor is going to be in for a long fight. I mean, Discord's $1 billion company here with lots and lots of resources associated with it here. But let's go ahead and continue here because the key privacy protections of Discord's age assurance approach include on-device processing, video selfies for facial recognition, right? So that you're going to have to take a selfie here. Quick deletion. Identity documents submitted to our vendor partners are deleted quickly, in most cases immediately after age confirmation. Straightforward verification and private status. Now, a user's age verification status cannot be seen by other users. Okay, that's fine. And some default safety settings, content filters, age-gated spaces, message request inbox, friend request alerts, and stage restrictions. Only age-assured adults may speak on stage in servers. That's like at the speaking little servers that they have. There's just one problem with this. This is Kirsha going through the age verification process here. Go and get yourself a little face scan here. Oh, look at this. Come closer. Why don't you just open your mouth here? Oh, okay. Do a little skibbity. Why don't you tilt your head up there? Go ahead. Slowly open that mouth. Do it nice and slow. Oh, we do a little bit of verification here. Come closer to that camera. You're almost there, guys. Stay still. Oh, you're good. Like, you're good. So this will be able to be abused in the very quickly. And I appreciate the idea of trying to make a platform a safer place. I do. But kids are fucking smart. And they're going to get around it.
I have a solution that solves all of this and solves almost all of our problems in regards to this.
Oh, tell me more.
Parents should parent their kids.
Ooh, baby. Let's go. Fire.
Solves literally everything. Well, you
Now,
need to stop with
stop
the
being
iPad
smart.
parenting and, actually do something. Talk to kids about, safety and actually monitor what your kids do. Kids don't have a right to privacy. If you're the parent, like, honestly, keylog their computer. I'm just being real. Keylog that and just, know everything.
So I will tell you this. I 100% agree with you. Like, if you're living under my house, you have no right to privacy up to the age of 18, right? And, my daughter has a phone. I can see every text that she sends. I can see every photo that goes to her phone. It's not like I'm checking it constantly, but I can see all the apps that she uses. They are a curated list of apps and stuff. And I'm not here to like toot my own horn, because there are things that she can do like at school on their school iPad, which, by the way, that's an entirely different can of worms. Like I can't control the school iPad, but there are restrictions in place that are put on by the school and the district that they're in. But at a certain point, you have to parent your kids to the point to where when they do come across something that they shouldn't be looking at, they know they shouldn't be looking at, and they're able to step away. Because here's the reality. You're going to get the best side of your kid most of the time. And then you're going to get the side of your kid when they go off to school and they hang out with their friends. Because look, we've all been there, right? You act a certain way around your parents. You get around your friends, you act a different way, right? You have different, you want to be cool or whatever, right? So, and that does go with technology in a major way. Just the idea that, if they will come across something shitty in time, but when they cross it, how will they react?
It's about building the foundational discipline more so than it is
being a nanny parent, right?
It's a little bit of both, right? It's a little bit of both. You have to you do have to be there to make sure, but you also have to build that foundational moral system that they'll go by, and then that you have to build that trust with them as well, right?
Mm-hmm. No, I definitely 100% agree with that.
That being said, I don't envy parents nowadays, because you have the entire system working against you, right? All the public school system, you have all of these, and like media, they're all working against you. So,
you're right. It sucks.
Mhm.
Technology is working against you. The media is working against you. Golly, I'll tell you what, man. Just on a total side note, I walk with my daughter to school in the morning, and it's like my favorite 15 minutes of the day, right? So, and it gives us a chance to talk about things. As her parent, you want her to be aware of things, right? Now, I've talked about this kind of in the past, in the last 6 months or so, and it's just a quick side note, just something personal that's happening in our life. We have a friend whose daughter is going through some serious health issues right now, and they've pretty much exhausted all the traditional Western medicine options, right? So they're looking at other options. And one of those is cannabis. And they found a lady who's seen a lot of success with this, dealing with the issue that she's had. So I was telling my daughter this morning. She wanted an update on this friend. And because they've been fairly close to the chest on this stuff. So I had to explain to her, I was like, look, and it's hard to explain this idea that the system, specifically like big pharma, right? It benefits them to keep you sick. It benefits them to not heal you all the way. So how do you tell it to a 13-year-old, right? This idea that the system is evil and they want to keep you sick so you can be a reoccurring customer here. And I tried to explain this in the best way possible, keeping in mind she's 13 years old, right? And she's like, I have no idea what you're talking about, right? Because her mind can't comprehend that there's this evil out there, you know? So you try to educate your kids as best you possibly can, but, you know, at a certain point, they truly can't comprehend what you're trying to explain to them, you know? So anyways,
That's such a bigoted thing to say. Kids are capable of understanding life-altering decisions.
That's right. Maybe they should just chop off their penis, which is good. So, anyways, yeah. So the Discord, and I know that we went from the Discord thing all the way everywhere.
It's related.
Big Pharma. Yeah, it is. It is in a weird way. It's mostly about parenting, you know. So there we go.
The problem is any other doesn't actually solve the problem. Any other way, kids will find ways around it. Like you just showed with the Kirsch clip, right?
Yep.
Kids will always find around it. Like you said, kids are, when it comes to being naughty, kids somehow become very smart, right?
Oh.
And you know that's always going to happen. So there's only one way to be sure and to actually head this off. Any sort of gates we put up, or they're just going to find a way around it.
They are extremely resilient. Kids, just in general, they are very smart. They are very sneaky, and they will find a way. And the whole meme, the idea of you know, like the kid helping their parents with the iPad, like it's so fucking true. Like it really is true. Or their grandparents, you know. So there we go. All right, let's go ahead and move on to our next stories. Man, we are flying by today. Nightcall came in and says, building trust with your own children comes first through love and repeating teachings along the way. It goes along the way. The frontal lobe will develop and things will click. They'll thank you for it. Thank you, Nightcall. Appreciate it. I know we got a lot of parents in our chat for sure. Commodore fan says, I handle the tech for my family. My 7-year-old great nephew has a Google Kids account for his tablet and no super user access for his Linux PC. So either me or my niece has to approve an app. That's the way to go right there for sure. Eric says, children should not have unrestricted time on internet any more than the parents didn't let me watch TV all hours of the day. And remember what was on Skinamax at 1 a.m.? 10 more for Foxu right there. 10 for Foxu. Epsilon Sama said the Epstein files show that the powers that be do not care about kids' safety. Asking for ID is a power grab and to get more about our information. They want to control what us adults see and do. Thank you, Epsilon Sama. Eliani came in with the 20, says 20 for my Oshi Kirsha. Digital ID is virtual authoritarianism. Keep your dang kids off the internet. My friend's 16-year-old has an iPhone with strict parental controls, and her 14-year-old has no phone at all.
You know, actually, I have a story if you would like to hear. I know we're low on time.
No, by all means.
Like related to this. So when I was a kid, so my dad, he did teach me a lot of like
Leaflet. She always engages with people she disagrees with. I also learn a lot from her streams. Plus, she's an extreme night owl like myself. She also tolerates my cringe. I am cringe, but I am free.
True.
All right.
I'm cringe, but I'm free.
That's Winston, the e-girl respecter, for $25.
Thank you.
He said, also, please get Sven Stoffels on side scrollers. Thank you, Winston, for your support. Let me go and read this real quickly.
Sure, go ahead.
Continue your story.
Mm-hmm.
Toastmaster 420 came in with the $99.99.
Thank you.
For Leaflet. Says, for Leaflet, cheers! Cheers indeed. Thank you very much, Toastmaster. Let's get both you and Neo Strife back on the wall. Thank you again. We're getting close. We're almost to crunch time here. But go ahead, Leaflet. Please share your story.
I'll go real fast. But
take your time.
basically, my dad, you know, he taught me a lot of like morals and, you know, being grateful and
how to use a katana sword.
Yes, how to use a katana sword. But you know, being careful around you know, strangers on the internet and all that, right? So when I was a kid, they took away my internet because, you know what I did? I went and I signed up for those free internet providers. People might not know what this is, but this is a thing called Net Zero back then. I went to freaking Radio Shack. I bought a cable and I ran it all the way across the room, hooked it up to my Dreamcast, and I was still online.
Get fucked, parents.
Yeah, so this is what I'm saying. It's like they can't. You're not gonna be able to stop it. You're not gonna know. Like I hid the cable like under the bed. They're not gonna know, right? And I'll just get up like late at night, 2 a.m. Fantasy Star Online time. Plug it all. Wait, okay, everyone's in bed. Open the door. Okay, everyone's asleep. Plug it all in. Get ready. Now I'm playing Fantasy Star Online at 2 a.m. You can't stop it.
You sneaky bitch. Wow.
But see, I never did anything bad because my dad taught me, right? All that. I mean,
Right.
dad relatively, right? I mean, obviously, I was playing Fantasy Star at 2 a.m. But
Yes, all relative, all relative.
Mhm.
All right, real quick, before we get to our next story, which is the Asmongold declaring war, I want to let you know we do have a sponsor today, and I'm very excited about this. We've had the sponsor really the last month or so. It's great. It's Rumble Wallet. We've talked about this before. If you guys haven't yet, please download the Rumble Wallet app. You guys have been really great with supporting us over there. It's a great way for you to take control of your money, move it away from the banks. Look, banks do not protect you. They control you. That's why real financial freedom starts with ownership. And it's crazy to think like ownership of your money. Like you have to control your money. So that's why we have Rumble Wallet, a non-custodial wallet built for people who refuse to give up control. If you don't trust the banks and the system, maybe a great opportunity for you to get involved. You can buy digital currency like Bitcoin, Tether Gold, real gold just on a blockchain. Through Tether Gold, you can get direct ownership of physical gold bars, each one fully allocated, verifiable by serial number, purity, and weight. By the way, have you guys seen gold? Like the price of gold is spectacular lately. My mom says thank you. This isn't paper gold. It's not an IOU. It's real gold without bank vaults, storage fees, and gatekeepers. You can buy, sell, and move it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can't do that at a bank, which is great. You got to go in and worry about all this stuff, even when traditional gold markets are closed. And if you want, Tether Gold can be redeemed for physical gold. That's pretty awesome. That's power right there. When you support creators on Rumble, you can tip them directly using Rumble Wallet. We talked about that a second ago. Peer-to-peer and outside of the banking systems. There's no permission, no middleman, no cancel button. The wallet is yours forever. It's good stuff. You can download the Rumble Wallet app if you're watching over on Rumble. You guys watching over on YouTube, we'll put a link to you guys can download and check it out for yourself. It is a great way to move away from the system and reclaim your money. I know that sounds crazy, but make sure you check it out. Check out Rumble Wallet. Thanks again for sponsoring this hour of Side Scrollers. All right, let's go and move on and get to this story here. This comes from Yeet over on X. Asmongold declares war on woke. I think he's just had enough. Let's see what he has to say about this.
Sasan? Oh, God. Did you check out Emery?
By the way, this is in response to the Emeru nonsense that's been happening the last few days.
Emeru's apology? No. Yeah. I haven't seen the Emeru apology stuff. I was going to talk about it because, like, Asmongold apparently, like, Emeru got yelled at because woke is back.
Uh-huh. We do have...
By the way, woke is only back if you let it come back. I don't think woke is back, right? They're trying to get it to come back, but I think woke is extremely out of style and will remain being out of style. It's just like being canceled, right? You can only, if you allow it to happen, then it'll happen, you know? Let's continue.
We do have to do something about this. And I will continue, like, I think I might ramp up my hostility towards the people online that are pushing these woke narratives. I think we might need to ramp it up and be even more militant and aggressive at these people. We do. I think we have to be a lot more militant and aggressive at them. 100%. Because if you're not, they'll do it to you. I'll link you guys like one of our Twitter communities. So there it is. They're used to being militant and aggressive. Yeah, well, we have to be even more aggressive. We have to be even more aggressive, even more hostile. And is this the example here? If I can find it. We're at 40,000 people. We have made 40,000 people. 40,000 people in this community.
So the message here being, and it's something we've talked about at length, this idea that if you're not to them, they will be to you. And Phoenix, I know you can definitely, you've seen this, you've experienced it, and I know you can speak on it. But Is it time to declare war and just to go all in? Look at Phoenix shaking his head. He's going absolutely.
Yes, 20 years ago. Yeah, time to go. Let's go. Yeah, no mercy. It's like because it's like little cancer cells. Blast it with chemo immediately. Just get rid of every single piece of it and fight them until there's nothing fucking but dust and ash left. And then keep going with a vacuum cleaner. Keep going. And you see a trace of it, the entire empire should come down on that. And just every time you see even a little tiny speck of it, you hit it with every nuke you've got. It's cancer.
Leaflet?
I mean, it's great to see that Asmon taking that stance because I'm going to be real. Asmon has been kind of the main tank. In a way, he kind of pushes up like ahead of everybody and makes that groundwork for everyone else to exist. And I think everyone to speak out about how they feel. And it's I think it's a great thing that we have him on our side.
Well, some people are not happy about this. So let's go to the other side of the aisle and see Hassan reacting to Asmongold saying that they're ready to go for it. So yes, by the way, this is us reacting to Hassan, reacting to Asmongold, reacting to Hassan.
I need Inception music from Hans Zimmer right now, please. Thank you.
I was gonna talk about it because Asmongold apparently, Emaru got yelled at because woke is back.
We do have to do something about this, and I will continue. I think I might ramp up my hostility.
Go ahead, bitch. Go ahead. Ramp up your hostility.
By the way, I love his Democrat socialist hoodie he's wearing from this wonderfully palatial manor that he's in over here. It's just, oh my gosh, it's insane.
Suck my fucking.
I'm sure he wouldn't be able to find it, bro.
You got him, baby. Woo! Oh yes. Go ahead. Go ahead, baby. Keep going. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get the sweatiest fucking losers to be even more sweaty. Bring it on.
I don't know if he has any idea of who his audience truly is.
Yep.
I truly don't think Hassan realizes that his audience is the epitome of sweaty fucking loser. When you see all these people that are Democrat socialist, right? They're the most inept loser fucking neckbeards I've ever seen in my entire life. It's insane. They all look like Jeremy from the Quartering times 3.
Their entire ideology is based on envy.
Yes. Well, let's see. Here we are.
I've been dealing with this shit for the record. They're pretending that it happened because her head mod said Hassanet. Yeah, her head mod, who apparently is Asmongold's moderator as well, from what I understand, was still calling me out. Even in that inception of Emaru responding to her head mod that created this entire ordeal for her, okay? The head mod was also fucking still making a fuck Hassan joke, it seems. Once again, I am seen as the fucking beacon of woke for these people. I've talked oftentimes about, yeah, look, this person said this has no significance whatsoever. This has 41 million views, dude. 41 million views. Yeah. Oh, Asmongold goes, hey, we got to get more aggressive. What are you going to do about it? Oh, we have a Twitter harassment community. So just what you've been doing already. What you've been doing already. Keep up. Keep at it. I'll keep tanking that shit. Let me tell you something. I was tanking that shit when no one else would take a fucking stand. You think now I'm scared? Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, they're getting fucking flamed into oblivion right now. Emaru's getting...
All right, so you see it. So, okay, so what does that mean? What does it mean to take the next step to go to war on woke here. And as everything else up to this point been a pre-battle, just been positioning at this point, you know? And what does, if Asmongold says, hey, we got to do something, I might ramp up my hostility towards people, what does that look like?
I think Phoenix should talk about it. Phoenix is very passionate about it.
Mm-hmm.
I think, look, I to me, it is number one is everyone needs to stop apologizing to every degree. If someone says racist, you just go, I'm going to wait until you have a point. You don't respond to it. You don't say, no, I'm not. And my best friend is, but stop with that shit. You just basically go, when you have a point, I'll respond to you. Until then, fuck all. I don't know what you just said. That had nothing to do with what we were talking about. So step one is you stop apologizing. Two, you aggressively, anytime you see, like, just look at what they do so effectively. They boycott things. They're constantly trying to create things, etc. We need to be ramping that up too on our side, making stuff, doing all that other stuff. And within, you know, again, I'm talking like legally here and stuff like that. Don't get carried away. Mm-hmm. But an extent of no longer being nice about these people, like, well, they'll just go away if we don't say anything, or like, we're winning now, so let's just be quiet now. Like, no. You go at them full force and you constantly call out how ridiculous they are, and you mock that idea. You need to make that cool again, as far as there's a reason why mocking worked. It's kind of like inside your body when something sees something a little bit foreign in your body, and they're kind of like, that doesn't seem to fit there. We need to get rid of that immediately. That is not acceptable. We don't want that hanging around and growing. You need to get rid of that immediately. So it has got to be the minute you see anything creeping into something of your thing that you love or whatever, you need to very immediately shine light on it, point it out, and get rid of it immediately. And don't worry about if you come across as a hypocrite. We're done with this shit. It is now like it's time to eliminate that plague completely and entirely. And you have to go at it full force and unrelenting and feel no fucking mercy at all, because these people want you dead. So it is time to get rid of them. Again, I'm talking legally here and stuff like that. I'm saying, you know, with boycotting and all the other shit, but it's got to be absolutely aggressive. We wanted this ages ago. I've been screaming about this for decades. So,
like, ideologically, you have to get rid of them. Like, in terms of like, I really like what you said about shining a spotlight on them. You just got to show everybody, you gotta hold them accountable. You gotta say, okay, you believe this, explain that to me. And you have to like hold, and they try to like wiggle the way out, and you go, nope, you said this. What do you mean by that? You have to hold them accountable where everyone can see it. I had a person in my chat the other day talk about, you know, oh, you're a Nazi, you know, Asmon's a Nazi. I said, okay, tell me what he said. Tell me what he said that where you got that from. And they roach out immediately because they have nothing. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit, smoke and mirrors. It's like none of it is real, has no substance. So all you have to do is show everybody that this is the case. Look at them. They can't fucking defend their own points. They don't even know what they believe. How are we supposed to believe what they understand their beliefs and to take on their beliefs when they don't even fucking know what that is? You just got to point it out every single time.
Anytime you see one of their tactics, you throw them off the show. So if they say you're racist, out. Like, I'm not, find someone again that can actually do a talking point. I'm done with, like, I'm not playing any of this bullshit, immediately out. Because I would actually say, I don't even need to hear their side. I got it. I've been hearing it 10, 20 years of this shit. You got to, if you're willing to have a conversation with me and treat me with the respect that we've been constantly giving them, great, then let's have that conversation. But if you're going to come with your little tactics, it's immediately off. Don't defend anything. Just click, sign off, get out. Done. Next one. Bring someone else that's better. And then you'll find that there's no one that will actually come on. They have nothing but their tactics.
A good point there is that you don't engage when they say that you're a racist, you know, you're a Nazi. You basically you keep pushing the point of like, what is your point? You don't actually say, well, I'm not a Nazi. You don't really engage with it in that way. Basically, you say, give me your point and let's discuss your point. Otherwise, there's no point here, or you just laugh at them, basically, right?
I'll give you real fast. I know time's too short, but real fast. One thing that they do all the time, and it makes me pissed that people take this bait. They'll call you far right, and then everyone laughs, going like, "Me, I'm not far right." They're trying to make the right a derogatory term. So every time you go, "Wait, no, but." Don't say anything. It's just like, again, I'm not going to answer until you have a fucking point. Great, you've given me a label. Next, what is your point, dude?
It's a good Good point. Yeah.
You don't let them give any tactic, because when you do that, you're catering to them and you give them their soundbite. And oh, see, they're on the run and they're this and that. See, they're far, blah, blah, blah. Just get to the point, brother. That's it.
So what does that look like? Okay, so somebody goes up to Phoenix. Phoenix, you're just a far right psycho. How do you respond?
I just move on. I dismiss it entirely. Again, I don't know what to do with that information. Like, I just don't know what to do. Because look, you can even have with the idiots, the triple Ks there. That's not to say, okay, yes, you're a triple K, but that doesn't mean they may not have a point on something else. Obviously, their race relations are absurd and stupid. But as far as, like, I don't know what that label means. What is the actual point that you're making? That's what I need to hear. So any single thing that is not to their point is dismissed, and you just stare at them and wait for their point. That's it. Never defend anything, because now you're letting them gain control of the conversation. The minute you do that, now you're playing in their game, and you don't do that. Stonewall, get to the point.
Well, maybe that's something that we can see happen. And Asmongold declared war. Then let's see him lead by example in a situation like this. Yeah, it's great to point and laugh, but it would, I know that Asmongold, he seems like he doesn't want to really do much outside of stream, right? But I think the reality is action will have to take place, and he'll have to use his resources, use his audience to actually do something, like outside of just creating an X, an X group or a community or something like that. There needs to be. We talk about alternatives all the time. He has to lead that. If that's, because whether you like it or not, as Leaflet said, he's kind of the head guy of this at this point. He's the Roach King, if you will.
And I would say, I think Asmongold, and I'll even include our show in this too. Like what we even do here, and what Asmongold is doing, I think is extremely beneficial in just the idea of giving people an outlet to know, like, oh wow, some of my viewpoints exist out there. Yeah. There are just these quote unquote normal people out there that, let's say, I just want to flip burgers and, have a good time and Like, so when you have a podcast like this or what Asmongold, just even that does go a long way, because it reminds people that they're not alone, because so many people feel so alone. So what I'd say to that is I would even encourage people out there that, you know what, if you are someone that did want to make a podcast or make a channel or something like that with your own values, hey, we're out here too. You know what? That means you can do that. And the more people who start voicing their opinions, even just doing that, goes a long way, because you start to grow and grow and grow, and you start to say, okay, it's okay for us to talk, and we've got each other's back. Like, that does go a long way.
Yep. Just letting people know that they're not insane. So Troll came in and says, don't be a doormat. You should still be, but you should still be nice. Right-wing reactionary cruelty is like fertilizer for the radical left. That's why everything they do is about provoking that response. They want you to be cruel.
Hard disagree.
Yeah, I was going to say that's what Phoenix was talking about.
That's why you've been losing.
Eric came in and says, YouTube won't let me say what I want with their censorship, but basically what Phoenix and Leaflet just said. Thank you, Eric. Orthodox Monk says, Hassan talks big, but whenever Sam Hyde called him out, he ran. Dude is a total sleazeball coward. Tin Lee came in and says, I think parenting suffers from previous gen fails at parenting, leading to their children failing to be parents. It's going to be a while to fix. Also, $10 for art. The chicken man himself right there. Bentley came in and says, I'm all down for the VTuber radical draft for Leaf.
Racial draft.
Racial draft.
I was like radical. Racial draft, just for Leaf to say, goodbye fried chicken, hello fried rice. Hashtag 10 more for Leafy chicken right there. Commodore fan says, Craig, you need to watch Trout King's video on the time NASA gave LSD to dolphins to talk to aliens, and it involves dolphins fucking humans. Shit gets crazy, deep and insane. Educate yourself. Thank you, Commodore fan. Well, I will do that. The Pulling Guard says, Discord not being cringe and dumb challenge impossible. 10 for Leaf. Karnak with 1,000 kicks. It's $10. He says, 10 to Kirsha. The YouTube channel 21st Century Mouse makes high quality peak AI content for the normal man. I also approve the Matrix conversion. Thank you very much. Sodium Overload says, thank you. Thank you. I feel like I'm friendship. 10 for whoever wins. All right. Yeti,
5 for each, maybe?
Yeah, 5 for each.
Okay.
Yeti says, interesting food for thought. Cannabis, whiskey, and root/tea are actually the traditional cures. Big Pharma has just been gaslighting us for years. Thank you, Yeti. All right, let's get a quick update on our showdown here.
Wow.
Phoenix, by the way, for those of you just popping in, we are now in crunch time. This is it. I do have one last little... Leaf, can you hang with us just a little bit longer?
Of course.
Okay, great. I do have one story that I think is timely that we need to hit today. But we'll get to that here in just a second. This is the final rundown. Where are we at, Phoenix?
Okay, this has been a dramatic up and down. So right now, here we go. It's 704.98 to Leaflet and 617.50 for Kirsha.
The battle back and forth. My God. All right, there we are. Okay, it's close. How you feeling about your shot here, Leaflet?
It's looking good, but I do not underestimate the power of the Foxu.
Well, we'll find out what happens here. It's definitely go time.
Yeah.
The final stretch as look in our roasted chicken battle.
I just really want food, man.
I know you do, Blabs. I know. All right, well, let's get to this story first before we wrap up. I just really want food, man.
I like chicken.
I know you do, Blabs. Let me read this from Mr. Capo first. He came with this over an hour ago. It says, Mahong Sides, Goals, and Leaflet. I wanted to share some love. Craig, I've been following you since the Screw Attack days. Evil Craig hating Godzilla still lives rent-free in my head. I'm glad you're here. Well, thanks, Mr. Capo. I'm glad to be here. It came back with more 5 more. It says, I'm here to share more love. This is part 2. Phoenix, when you first started on the show, I didn't like you. I found you weird and annoying. Now you've grown on me. And when you're not around, I miss you. Stay healthy out there.
Thank you.
And then he said, Blabs, I may not agree with all your takes, but they seem to come from a place of honesty. I'm glad you're here.
Thanks.
Mr. Capo also says, Leaflet, I'm glad you're becoming a regular here. I have a suggestion for your AI magic. Make some of your videos, make some videos of some of your old songs. The I Just Want to Play song would be amazing. Also, are you excited for Ilsa in Grand Blue Versus?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't played it in so long, but I really want to play it again. So I am excited for that. Yeah.
And Mr. Capo also says, and for the final part of sharing love, I come with a little feedback. I love the Great Reset, but for the love of God, please do something about Laura Croft's creepy face. It freaks me out. Love you all. Well, we are close to the Great Reset, which is our next big Montez goal here. But Lark Marcus got us a bit closer with a 100. Bob's, go read that, please, for Lark Marcus.
For the chicken! All right, Lark Marcus for 100 says, who the F is Leaflet? This slime has more firepower than Foxu. Leaflet for the win. So that's 100 for Leaflet.
Thank you.
That may have got it right there.
Yeah, that may have been the fatality.
Let's go, chicken. Let's go.
And she's just excited about chicken.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to have to do a chicken and post it on X now.
Yes, you have to tag me. I want to see what it comes out to look like. I'll be able to.
Fridge. Maybe I'll
The real winner today is Blabs. That's the real winner today.
The winner is me.
Does rotisserie count? Does that count as roast?
Yeah.
I might do one.
I appreciate that. Like, all Blabs really wants to do is go and eat a sandwich right now. That's it.
I had an egg sandwich for breakfast. It was really good because it's fresh eggs. So it's my neighbor, and he gave me a whole bunch of them. Oh, it was so good. Fresh eggs.
Countertop eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Those are good. Yeah.
Yep, to the point where like the eggshells aren't even 1000% clean. I'm like, oh well, I can clean them myself.
You don't have to refrigerate them; they last really long.
Yep.
They're not
I
raw.
always refrigerate my eggs and all that stuff. Yep. Tons of them.
All right, let's go and get to this last story. Guys, do us a favor, hit the thumbs up button. We'd really appreciate it. Right now on YouTube, we are at 764 likes. Let's get to 1,000. Can 300 of you guys just hit the thumbs up button? It's free, it costs nothing. You do this with your finger, or you do this with your finger, and you.
I got you. I'm doing it right now.
Thanks, Leaf. Appreciate that. YouTube likes that stuff when you guys hit the thumbs up button. Okay, the Epstein files are fucking. Oh, let me start over real quick. I can't say that word at the start of a video because this will be a standalone. The Epstein videos are in. The Epstein
Are
files
freaking insane.
are insane. Okay, they are nuts, and every day it's just drip after drip after drip of more insanity. Knowing that our world is broken and it's run by sleazeballs, and one of those sleazeballs apparently is Bobby Kotick. Do you know that name? Bobby Kotick, the CEO of Activision Blizzard, is in the Epstein files. And in it, once again, this is the company behind Call of Duty, World of Warcraft. Yes, former CEO, yes. At the time, he was the CEO. Candy Crush, Diablo, and Overwatch. In 2013 emails, asked, how do we teach kids to spend money for the rest of their lives as early as possible? The answer, microtransactions in Call of Duty, sex rewards, guns, and virtual items. Because, quote, education through games is for losers. We need to hook them on constant paying. Apparently, his name appears over 300 times in the Epstein files. This is not a conspiracy theory. These are their own words. And look around. That's exactly what kids gaming looks like today. Right here. I'm all for indoctrinating kids into an economy. You got to love how his example for real world rewards is virtual items in games right here. You see this right here. Back and forth. Bobby Kotick. To me, X Prize is a good idea, but key is real world rewards. Learn to read equals cell phone minutes, iPhone credits, virtual items in games here. These are literal email conversations happening between Epstein and Bobby Kotick, the former CEO of Activision Blizzard. Holy crap. Leaflet, any thoughts on this?
Well, I just want to say about the Epstein files that it feels good to actually be right about all of my conspiracy theories over the last 8 years, and I demand an apology from everybody that said that I was crazy.
There will be no apologies, Leaflet.
I know.
At any point. Yeah, it's funny because I actually went in and I said this on the show a few days ago. Let's say a decade ago, you were like, look, there's this crazy, what is that? Oh, is that? Oh my God. Let's just say a decade ago, right? You were like, look, there's this crazy pedophile ring, and they're all going to be using all this code words to describe little girls and boys. And then and by the way, they're going to be murdering children and dissolving them in acid and stuff. And there's going to be all these. People look at you and be like, you're fucking insane.
That
and here
happened
we are.
to me. I said that 10 years ago.
Yes. Yes. Like, I said this before on the show. I remember hearing, and I've never been like crazy conspiracy guy, right? But I remember hearing in the early 2000s, listen, they're going to go after your kids and they're going to make the boys girls and the girls boys. And I remember hearing that and being like, what the fuck are you talking about, you fucking weirdo? And then they fast forward and I was like, oh my God, they're going after our kids and they're making the boys girls and the girls boys. And it was such like, oh my God moment, you know? And you hear, like, the thing about this whole thing is it sounds so outlandish and so evil that it seems so far-fetched that there's no way it could ever be reality. But
It was all because Epstein liked Futa. That's why. He liked Futanari.
Here we are. Here we are. And Activision Blizzard, Call of Duty, Candy Crush. They're all there, right there, ready to go. By the way, also from the emails, dear colleagues, this is to Jeffrey Epstein, right? Diversity is core to our mission, and it's the right thing to do for our business. This is why you've heard AG, me, and other company leaders talk about our commitment to continued progress on diversity and inclusion. We're at work with an action plan, and we'll share more details before the end of the month. I just want to point out, the people pushing diversity, equity, and inclusion also run a giant fucking pedophile ring. Who's the good guys here? What do you say to that? What do you say to that?
It's all power. They need so think of it this way. Like, let me put it into gamer terms. You know how you have like the big boss, but then you have a big raid, right? Like there's like a 40-person raid. And you got the big boss. Well, if you're all hitting the boss, then that's bad for the boss, right? So you need ads. The boss needs ads. They're ads for the boss.
Well, I don't know if we know the final boss. I think everyone thinks Epstein is the final boss when it comes to the Epstein files, but every day we're getting more information. And I don't know if you guys saw this last night regarding the Epstein files, but Lauren Boebert is pissed because apparently several people had access to the unredacted Epstein files. Did y'all see this last night, Phoenix? Did you see any of this?
I didn't know.
Here we go. Boebert, I don't think everyone there that was talking about underage girls as being trafficked are victims. Boebert is saying people discussing child trafficking are being protected behind the redactions. So here we go. 3 weeks ago, she said, "I don't give a rip about Epstein." Now she's back and she's angry. This was her immediately after she saw the files.
Congresswoman, are you among the members who got to see the unredacted files today?
Yes, I saw some of them, not all of them, obviously. And I'll be going back tomorrow to see more.
Any reaction on what you've seen so far?
I think that there's folks who are definitely implicated and co-conspirators. And, I don't think everyone there that was talking about underage girls being trafficked are victims.
Got it. And do you support any clemency for Ghislaine Maxwell? She was saying that she
I
was...
do not.
Okay.
I think Ghislaine Maxwell should get more time, and she should definitely be in a harsher prison than what she's in. It's absolutely disgusting.
Got it. Thank you, Congresswoman.
She's not the only person who saw this. We saw Thomas Massey and Ro Khanna, Republican and Democrat. What's that, Phoenix?
Yeah, you were right. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They came out and were talking about what they saw here. And they were the two to kind of push for this. This is their immediate reaction.
Keep you guys out here that long. Well, that was an interesting experience. The user interface is a little clunky at first, but what I saw that bothered me were the names of at least 6 men that have been redacted that are likely incriminated by their inclusion in these files. So that's the first thing that I saw. It took some digging to find them. Then I'll let you talk about what you saw.
Well, and we discussed that. I mean, there are 6 men, some of them with their photographs that have been redacted, and there's no explanation why those people were redacted. And Thomas discovered it through his MIT logic with some of the searches.
So they've seen some of the people that were redacted that didn't need to be, and this morning they released the names of some of those people. This was the original redacted. This is the new one right here, and apparently, nope.
Just an FYI, a seething tweeter, Minted, is currently getting his comeuppance on Twitter/X. Care winning against tweeters again. Also, 10 more for Leaf.
All right, that's from Gnome John. He said that Vinted guy is getting his comeuppance on X. We'll need to check into that and see what's going on there. But you can see this is, they provided the previous list and the unredacted list here. Apparently number 5 is redacted because it's a victim, and number 13 are victims. So they redacted the names here. But one of the people that was alleged in this was apparently the like a sultan. Like a super mega, he's like the sultan over in the UAE or something, or I don't know the whole deals about it, but these are like powerful people that he's one of the guys who sent was all into the torture video that we heard about like last week. So this is like totally messed up. And like I said, the more information we get about this, the worse it gets. It's horrible. We did get one little bit of information late last night, and everyone was talking about it like Trump's name has been listed in the Epstein files like 1,000 times. What do you guys make of that?
It's consistent and simple. If he did it, he should get in trouble for it. And see, this is like kind of the difference, I think, between like us and a lot of these hardcore leftists. I don't care who it is. if they're in it, if they're in there, they actually did it, and we can prove that beyond a reasonable doubt by by law, then yeah, they should get in trouble for it. I don't really care. Fuck them,
I 100% agree. I 100% agree. If there's proof that somebody did something, vroom, vroom, wood chipper.
Yep.
But I mean, from my understanding, this is all like from 2024, 2025. It's a lot of from my understanding, just mentioning things like, like there's going to be conversations of a celebrity just because they're a celebrity, and they're going to be, it's one of these maybe bad people just saying Brad Pitt as an example, as a random example. That has nothing to do with Brad Pitt, but he would appear in the documents if that makes sense.
Yeah, because anybody who was anybody would have been in a room with Epstein because he was in high society. So any of those like celebrity type people, politician type people, at some point would be in a room with him or would have possibly met Epstein. So that doesn't automatically mean that they're implicated in it. But if they are implicated, then obviously, the law should be applied evenly.
Yeah. Now, this is newly unsealed court documents reviewed by the Miami Herald show that Donald Trump called Palm Beach police about Jeffrey Epstein in 2006.
This is true.
Did you see this, Phoenix?
I did not, but that's consistent with kind of what I've always heard about Trump and Epstein.
There's a whole documentary about it. So this isn't actually Epstein's first time getting in trouble. He already got in trouble for like getting special massages from kids and then basically having them recruit their friends for him to give special massages for him and his clients. This is already something that happened, and he already got in trouble for this, and Trump was a part of that, of busting him basically.
Trump said Maxwell was Epstein's operative. Quote, "She is evil, and to focus on her." Trump told this person that he was around Epstein once when teenagers were present, and Trump, quote, "got the hell out of there." Trump was one of the very first people to call when people found out that they were investigating Epstein. No one could explain how Epstein made his money. They knew he worked for Bear Stearns. This person was told that Epstein was kind of a technical guy that would make it happen, but you didn't want to know how. None of the victims that that's the Palm Beach Police Department spoke with said they had sexual contact with men other than Epstein while in Epstein's orbit. This person had one time went out screaming. Prince Andrew was a fixture in Palm Beach and had no protection while there. So, yeah, I mean, that's, I don't know if there's, his name is in there so much. And I think that you're right, Leaflet. When it comes to bad people should have bad things happen to them, and if they truly, it's something like that. If somebody is a kid diddler, I don't care if you're left, right. I think this is a good versus evil thing, personally. I could care less how you identify politically. It looks in this case that Trump saw the evil in this man, and he went out of his way. Now, I don't know the whole timeline, or I don't have the whole context. I was not there, so I do not know. But it is good to see that he at least called out the evil when it comes to this stuff. So
he did. He was working with them, he was working with the police to get Epstein in trouble. So there are a lot of points that do show that Trump actually was trying to help them out. So does that mean that he didn't do anything? I don't know, but him being in the files doesn't necessarily mean that he was doing the bad stuff, basically. That's what people will try to make a connection. Well, he was in the files this amount of time, so that means that he was bad, but that doesn't prove anything.
Apparently, Ro Khanna just went in front of everybody and kind of went in and named those names publicly. Says, "I share details of what we learned to hold the Epstein class accountable." Do you guys want to take a quick glance at what he had to say?
Sure.
Okay. We'll watch this in time and a half. Blabs, we'll get you a sandwich, okay?
I didn't
Mr.
say
Speaker.
anything.
I know you're hungry though. I can tell. Here we go. Let's go.
Mr. Speaker, yesterday, Congressman Massey and I went to the Department of Justice to read the unredacted Epstein files. We spent about 2 hours there, and we learned that 70 to 80% of the files are still redacted. In fact, there were 6 wealthy, powerful men that the DOJ hid for no apparent reason. When Congressman Massey and I pointed this out to the Department of Justice, they acknowledged their mistake. And now they have revealed the identity of these six powerful men. These men are Salvatore Navora, Zorab Mikaladze, Leopig Leonor, Nicola Caputa, Sultan Ahmed bin Sulayem, CEO of Dubai Ports World, and billionaire businessman Leslie Wexner, who was labeled as a co-conspirator by the FBI. Now, my question is, why did it take Thomas Massey and me going to the Justice Department to get these six men's identities to become public? And if we found six men that they were hiding in 2 hours, imagine how many men they are covering up for in those 3 million files. But the story gets worse. The reality is that Donald Trump's FBI scrubbed these files in March, long before Thomas Massey and I passed the Epstein Transparency Act.
Thank you, Mr.
Now, my bill is clear. The Epstein Transparency Act requires them to unredact those FBI files. And yet the Justice Department said to me and to Congressman Massey, we just uploaded whatever the FBI sent us. And guess what? The FBI sent scrubbed files. That means the survivor's statement to the FBI, naming rich and powerful men who went to Epstein's island, who went to his ranch, who went to his home and raped and abused underage girls or saw underage girls being paraded, they're all hidden. They're all redacted. It's a little bit of a farce.
What do you guys think of that? The idea that them redacting some of that information and getting not having the names in that.
I think I mean, I don't know the reason why they would do that. I mean, I think yeah, it's kind of difficult because like it has like victim private information or something like that. But if it actually is like perpetrator stuff and like actually just part of the story, I think that shouldn't be redacted.
Phoenix?
I think the uncomfortable truth out of all this is that there's politics involved, right? So if, let's say, I'm going to throw some shade at Trump, it could be, I'm guessing, right? It could be that there are deals and things that he's trying to make. There's beneficial things he's trying to do for this country that may or may not involve some people and some countries that may or may not appear on this list. And so it's kind of that political thing of like, what do we do? We need to help our economy and do this. And if I just keep my mouth shut on this for right now, does that get me this? You know, so I'm not saying good or bad. I mean, obviously it's bad, but there could be politics also involved. And that obviously would be bad on Trump's part. But if you're looking for a reason why, it could be that.
Like a thing could be like along those lines. You know, if we don't rat you out, would you expose to us like other people? Would you give us more information if we don't like rat you out? Like things like that. Like, would that be moral? I mean, it's kind of, it's difficult to say because, you know, you're allowing one person to get away with it to like snatch up maybe 20 more people, right? So it's a difficult calculation, I think.
This whole thing is just so gross. It's such a mess. And as you like, my entire timeline is all built around like this Epstein stuff right now. It's gross just to see. You see this as well. Epstein owned, like, new release documents show Epstein owned girls' clothing store Justice. You ever shop there, Blabs? This store is for like 12-year-old girls.
Yeah.
Fuck that, man. Then you have this guy, the billionaire Les Wexner, founder of Victoria's Secret, is now unredacted and listed as a co-conspirator. Fuck that, man. And you got these weirdo, these crazy ass ladies. Sarah, I don't even know who Sarah Kellen is, but she was redacted. Guess what? The internet found her. Guess where this comes from? That's right, the fucking Hamptons. These are all rich, hoity-toity people, man. This is fucked up. Like, I don't believe anything anymore. Like, I don't believe any of the narrative. It's all just, look, Jake Shields over on X is right. I would like to apologize to all the conspiracy theorists. You were trying to wake us up and we thought you were crazy. I can't like that enough. Yes.
I accept the apology.
Fucking unreal.
I was telling my dad about this stuff like so long ago.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a mess. You know what I realized? We haven't even done gaming history yet. We got to do that.
Uh-huh.
Fuck. Yeah, you got to remind me, Blabs.
I try, but then you'll be like, "We need to do this." I'm like, "All right, well, never mind."
All
It's a
right.
good topic, you know. So
Yeah, it's big. Yeah.
I don't mind hanging out.
Thanks. Appreciate you, Leaflet. Game Hunter came in and says, how mad would Rastin and Rastin and Orbers be when the day I drop artwork for the Asmongold game, still making the design of all three of you and what you would look like as VTubers in the game. That money is for Kirsha. That's 10 for Kirsha right there. Thank you so much, Game Hunter. Appreciate that. Victus Omega came in and says, my vote goes to Leaflet. There's 10 for the roasted chicken battle, the cockfight. And 10 Lee says, I always wondered if 2008 financial crisis has been a big smokescreen for all this. Montez, thank you very much. We did hit our second Montez goal today. Dak Forever says, rich celebs and the rich live under different rules than the rest of us. Nothing will happen. Ugh. All right. As we move into today in gaming history, Phoenix, let's get a one last rundown real quick, an update on our roasted chicken battle. Wow. Okay.
824.98 versus 627.50. Wow.
I expect a rotisserie image later, Leaflet.
You feel good about winning right now?
If I win, I will roast a chicken and I will post it.
Guys, she's got to roast a chicken. Let her win.
Well, we'll see. All right, let's get to it, friends. This is definitely the stretch run here. We'll stop counting at the end of today in video game history. But let's get into it. Let's go. It's time for today in video game history. Let's go with 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go with the original.
Today in gaming history with Blabs.
That's me.
Blabs, I'm going to say this right now. I'm looking at this list here, and I have not seen your list, but there are games on here that if you did not include some of these games, I will pull down my pants and shit on the table right now.
Wow.
Go ahead, Blabs.
Let's hope they're not on the list.
HR. Anyway, February 10th, everybody. Dragon Warrior.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
No. I'm not. I'm serious. Anyway, this was released in 1988. We got Professor Layton in the Curious Village that came out on the DS, which I played this game. I played this on my little DS back in 2008. And then Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection releasing back in 2009. And you know what's really funny? It's when I went to go do tomorrow's gaming history, right? It pops up for today's, and I see some additions that weren't in there yesterday. I'm like, this is going to go so well today. So no, I saw them, and I didn't change it before the show because I knew you'd get pissy about it, Craig, so.
Some people just want to see the world burn.
Yes.
That's it.
Anarchy. How do you like them apples?
Well, I'm going to scroll slowly today.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I'm going to scroll super slowly. Because some noticeable games that you missed today, Blabs.
I didn't miss anything. I just told you. I saw them. Hello? Keep up, old man.
Include Adventures of Dino Ricky. Not that good, but, you know, it was a game on the Nintendo in 1987. Dragon Quest III.
I literally put that on the list.
Alex Kidd and the Enchanted Castle.
Yeah. Too long of a title. Skip.
Oh, really? That's why you chose to skip it?
No, I just put Dragon Quest and I saw Professor Layton and I saw Sonic and I was like, they're 3 totally different genres.
New Horizons? Oh, Mario Kart 64!
No.
Oh, no.
That's the one I saw this morning. It wasn't there yesterday. And I was like, you know what? I'm leaving it out.
There was an audible gasp from Phoenix there.
Yeah.
An audible gasp.
I think I betrayed him. It's all right. He'll be fine.
Mario Kart 64. The chat
Arguably the
is
best Mario
fucking
Kart.
Going
I love that
crazy.
game.
Yawn.
Oh, wow.
Atta girl.
Wow. Jesus Louises. All right.
Told you, heel turn. You got it, chat. You're welcome.
Command and Conquer Generals.
Okay.
Pokemon Coliseum.
Ooh, some people upset about that one.
It's a rough day.
Yeah.
Not for me. It's not. Look, Professor Layton in the Curious Village. That game was fun.
Fear 2. Project Origin.
That's Craig right now.
Loco Roco. No, that should be you, Blabs.
Yeah.
Oni Chumbara, Bikini Samurai Squad, released for the 360. Phoenix, I bet you played that one from beginning to end and got all the achievements.
Boy, howdy, I did. Yeah. Not a bad game.
It actually was not bad, no.
Yeah.
I'm glad we did get a nice collection of Sonic Genesis games.
You're welcome.
That's good. House of the Dead Overkill for the Wii. Blabs, it's a Wii game you didn't include.
No, I don't include all the Wii games. That's just silly.
This is actually a pretty fun little House of the Dead game right there. Let's see. We got Little
Shin
Nightmares.
Megami, of course.
Yep,
Little
yep.
Nightmares 2, that's a biggie. Mugenics, okay.
All right. But yes, the most noticeable game that you did not include today.
Wow. Wow.
That's too damn bad.
At least we got that Genesis collection.
Hell yeah.
Mario
You're all
Kart
welcome.
64. Holy shitballs. Unbelievable.
She has become drunk with power.
Thank you, Lee. Thank you. All right, chat, by all means, give her a grade. Let us know
A+.
Mm-hmm. All right, if you think Blabs did a great job today, hit the thumbs up button on the stream.
You're gonna lose a whole bunch of likes now, Craig.
No,
That shouldn't have said
no.
that.
I didn't say hit the thumbs down. I said hit the thumbs up. If you think she did a bad job, hit the thumbs up. How's that? We are 83 away from 1,000. Let's get there. Joe's Guy says leaflet for the win. Check squeezes. Okay, thank you very much.
That says cheek squeezes, but that's
that
all right,
too,
Craig.
and
It's
check
not
as
your
well.
forte.
I don't know how to talk. I host a podcast for a living. All right, Phoenix, let's get our final count here. I think we know our winner, but let's check it out.
Am I making chicken?
That's sure as hell looks it.
Chicken.
$825.98 for Leaflet and $627.50 for Kirsha.
In our chicken battle, Leaflet, do you want to give a chicken, just any sort of chicken victory speech?
I think I'm gonna make pollo e brasa. I think that's what I'm gonna make. Peruvian rotisserie chicken with green
Ooh.
sauce. That's what I'm gonna
That sounds fun.
Wow. Peruvian rotisserie
I
chicken?
expect so many
it's
images.
good.
Thanks, Leaflet.
Let's go. All right. Round of applause to Leaflet for being the best chicken baker between her and Kirsha. Roasting chicken, I might add.
I don't think you can be a baker if you're working with chicken, Craig.
You can have baked chicken, yeah.
Yeah, but
Shake
you're not a
and
baker. You're
bake.
Baking is pastries and stuff.
Shake and bake chicken.
I said it wrong, thank you, chat. Pollo a la brasa.
That too. Yeah, that too. With the green sauce and all that stuff.
The
That's
green
wonderful.
sauce.
All right. Leaflet, do you have anything coming up that you want to share? Any big stories? Any big animations? Any more
Yes,
viral
I got
things?
an animation coming out at the Real Game Awards. If you you should go there. Do you still have tickets? Or is that
No, tickets are gone. Sorry,
Oh,
suckers.
GG's. Well, I guess you can watch it on Side Scrollers Plus at some point in the future. But yeah, please watch the animation and support the Real Game Awards so that you could support the culture that doesn't hate you.
It's great. It's outstanding. Yes, you can go check that out. There's the here's a sneak peek one more time. I just want that on loop. The Real Game Award. The Real Game Award. Put that as my my alarm in the morning. It's time. Gotta get it finished. All right. Speaking of, I have something I got to do here. I'm recording. We have not told anybody this. I actually do want to tell people that we do have an award that has not been announced yet. I'm recording the winner of that award with that today. So it's gonna be pretty good. All right, we do have a Montez to finish up with today because things kicked so much ass, guys. Thank you very much for your support. Do we great reset it or should we go with
it's a great reset. When you get 2, I think that's a great reset.
Bitch!
Stupid old man. You don't get to rush this.
You're alive! And all of the zombies are defeated! And I'm not gay anymore!
Montez saved us all, kiddo!
Video games won't be lame anymore! And I like girls now! I love girls!
My tits are huge again!
Maybe we're the racists! Barbs are for fucktards.
why am I here?
I just wanted to open it with you. I thought it'd be funny. So
That was awesome.
Hi, I like
there you
chicken.
go. You sure do, Blabs. And we like that Ram Bam came in with a 5. So to give Blabs performance a D-. She got an extra tall dunce cap and could stand in the corner.
Nah,
There we go.
I make my own corners and stuff, so I'm not gonna go in it.
You make your own corners and stuff?
Just go with it. Just let it just.
What the fuck is she talking about?
She makes her own corners.
My own rules, bitches.
I make my own corners. I'm standing it over there. That's right, bro. All right. Leaf, thank you as always. Everyone needs to go check out Leaf's amazing RPG she has
Thank
going
you.
on.
And check out her chicken later on Twitter.
Oh, yeah. Make sure you follow her over on X so you can see that. All right. Time to get out of here, guys. Thanks so much for your support. Appreciate you guys as always. Thanks so much for allowing us to be a part of your life and you guys being a part of ours. We'll be back tomorrow when we're joined by
Amalgamite for the second time with Archcast.
Ooh, it's going to be a titty battle tomorrow between Phoenix and Arch. Here we go. It's going to be awesome. Looking forward to that. Can we just get a picture of Phoenix with some big old hooters right here? And just
Yeah, I've already made those. So yeah, I got tons of them. I could just send you.
I've seen your younger years in the Epstein files. It was horrible.
Absolutely.
All right, time to roll. You guys
I make
have a
my own
great rest of
corners.
your day. What's
I
that?
don't have corners in my room because
I
it's
said
round.
I make my own corners.
I live in a circle.
I make my own corners. All right, have a great rest of your day. Remember, people are going to try to keep you down. Don't let them. You guys got to go get it. See you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Fatality.
Oh, my God. All right.